policy
Yes.
make sure go clean and maintain that cleanliness.
Yes, and we continue the cleanliness culture. We inculcate it from the teachers to the kids, and you know how the culture change we will foster.
Yeah, yes, amazing.
We will.
Yes. When you are in Rome, you do as the Romans do. It's in Rome. Or now we tell the Romans, or
very much so. So that was just basically my day. I think after that, I just went home to rest, and then this I get Layana. Like it's police ne leader UB kicks abasadi, and then prison ne leader. But Foxy. There's another girl against prisons. She's 47. I'm trying to remember her name because I got the name.
47.
That girl is very good. I think we talk training in a bit of composure.
Mexican girl.
Genomai.
Fox. Genomai coach.
Yes.
No, Usiamu.
Remember coach Kojani?
No, na kiri coach katwa ubona national team. Ha bona national team ra rota bale based mo ga borona ke. Ke ra harbi wa ka di.
O tsa kae magate?
Morana di corridor. O no tsamantsa mo di corridor mo re zo re gape.
Yeah, nna ke tsa ke re
di corridor gape. Di corridor gape tsare.
Ha o retse di corridor wena o dila le defects.
Mo football ngona le section di corridor tsare, di corridor. O nkutlwe motswana, o nkutlwisise motswana. The
views of the show are not necessarily those of the station, its management, nor its advertisers.
The corridors are recabelo sakanye now manya coach Yarona molela gore aska atlola mo substitute. Ka di corridor hasenna ne kira. Ke corridor ne dira.
The views and opinions expressed on this show are not necessarily those of the station, its management, nor its advertisers.
Ke rata dai de blind kana ke remove le mo issue. Mela le rata nna ntse re try go pele.
Yeah, ne.
Mulifu ben wa o ke ngwa pere ya ka wa pere rena ra pere kit ya Sunday soccer show. You are out of order.
Kit manager ma wale zane is one set of my team.
O netso home kana we.
O netso ho. Nna ne ke clean ya ka yona ka. Let's get jela fatigue ma.
Let's no hula. Oh, ke let's ke bana we ya pere ma. Ka mi let's ke botsa ma bana ka kit ya rona ke cleaner. No,
identity ready. So wherever we are, we go in. Yeah.
How are you, sir?
I'm good, sir.
More for kantele. Kona libuke mo kisana kira inkadi mo.
How is that?
Ke ona itsisa mbuka te. No, ene ke na zala ndibuka tsana. So buka te nke ene kwala ke nne kuila msakate the work we were born to do. So mote mo ki tlhala ticket ya flight wa bona. Ya na kire ki ga di mabuka. Ke ntsha ticket ke amona. Tswala go mo bona mo na ga re bo ke a. Una ga re hile go dare a ke go mo ke flight ticket mo so sometimes go bo go hele go peka kala ka bo tlhokomela flight ticket eo ke yone book makara ke re tala re sa le bona kana nna bo khakala bo re bo tsamayang ke ha re ile phalape.
This man is traveling.
Ke hanze le tswela ke re ya ke re bona ya re ke ra go be go khona go hoela kwano o teng o khona go bona mahala. Ma bana ha re cleaner.
Yes.
There were many people from different walks of life and conversations were had in small places there. Na tota ke letse ke o mana le bana ba sekolo na mabane gore ke eng go te sekolo sana ka 80 ba sa tle ka 80 ba bangwe they don't even have watches so you can't even keep track of time. How sina watch. When who did you have a conversation with that you got something interesting out of yesterday?
I was out with Jimmy and Herbert for a cleaner a sekelenya ya rona kanta section ya rona. So I was saying to Jimmy, do you see the power of numbers? You know, as people we spend most of the time complaining while we have solutions amongst ourselves. And when you look at this, there are people who presume that there is a groundsman who is clean, therefore this groundsman must clean. And about when they say the students, hey, what? You're like, you look at the vegetation that delighted Musquelense because of the rains or the heavy rains that came previously. Like there is no groundsman, there is no student who can actually do this because the student are dira. This is a squeal from whatever time to whatever time. And then grouse men also remember atomic taricals, hustling thing as a cultivate that make sure but in terms of the environment now, it's a responsibility for all of us. And maybe that we agree with climate change and contribution towards that. It says this calls for partnerships across all sectors and all sections. And it was a good gesture, like Kels mentioned, all those stakeholders. You can actually see folks when you ask help from people, they will come and help you. The only thing that we do is to complain
and not act
with our hands on our pockets without actually taking action. Once you take action, people will come and assist you.
I'm anticipating next week Saturday our numbers will be up.
I hope so, because I intend to then follow up on but one thing more ko certificate is I'm hostile event ya zero budget.
You see now.
Yeah.
You see.
Yeah.
No.
Yes. And it's something that can be done.
Yeah.
Because it's a certificate of participation. Yes.
Yeah. So if you are listening in and around Gaborone, Osabolo Sunday soccer show, that's your opportunity. Come to Nanoran Junior School on Saturday starting at 6 a.m. We want to start as early as possible. Saturday other engagements tsa komala peng tsa ditiro tse re batlang gore batho ba khone go releasiwa ka nako gore ba khone gore ba di dire. And thank you to baba neng ba le busy batla motho a bereka le rena 30 minutes for an hour ba tswa tsamaya aya go ditirong tse dingwe. Before we jump into play rules and regulations, we got a little something more WhatsApp on a utlwa gore Motswana Kula Pain are
touch it off.
WhatsApp or call
+267
391 1066.
YaronaFM.
WhatsApp e tla ka puso e ska la bela ha se rona re tlhamile WhatsApp go na le ba e dira mme gore go mono ke go
I think Fox will read kids. Fox will read kids. I think o sia ka tlhala wa tsarora o mpola o rile o ya o wela go ga mpola mo anya Fox o bla ngondo tamona brak mona talalang pele ke re mma mme mona o thapola tlhaloganyo tsa rona ago motho go nna nna ke leng teng ha ntse ke go reetsana o ntsha stress ke re bala le stress sa event e ke ba kanyetsang o batla nna ke re ton ka di be mo pa go ngo ka mketsa stress
kana event a buang ka yone ke the Golden Grand Prix.
Yeah.
But guess what? Go Golden Grand Prix. The athletes ba dire so mabane ke ha ke taboga yana ke nna yo ke tswa ko Gibbs ke a taboga yana ke a go heta molapo crossing on my left ke a taboga ke a ko di flat tsa phase 2 ke ba ke tena mo lefting ke nna yo ha ke tsana mo tening e tsana mo phase 2 e ha e yang go heta go mselo a pule be ke tena go no ho, and I followed that road until ke a go heta ZCC on my right e be ke ga go logala ngonyano mo ana ga thato ya so there is a passage there. Passage ya teng ke go gijetse msuno ya me ya ntlha teng ke bala from 3 ke tsena go msalo a pu and ha ke heta ho I love to listen to music when I run. Ha ke heta ho ne ke re ditsa ba mone no go la yone there are 2 people that I've ever loved unconditionally that I still love to this day. Thato ke mongwe wa bona.
Wish I could hold you just for a little while. Let me wish I could see you right now, but you're so far away. It's driving me crazy. I'm missing you, baby, and the way you touch me. It's unlike anything I've ever felt before.
Sunday Soccer Show, Sunday 6 to 9 p.m. with Fox.
8:20 yo 6:22 ke khakala ko ke chaisitse ko ke 6:22 on YaronaFM. On the other side of 6:24, we're gonna jump into play rules and regulations with King Morph.
Live the music.
Go big on performance and easy on the budget with the Sansa Plus smartphone only from Orange. Connect, share and browse at lightning fast 4G speed. The Sansa Plus is a perfect match for your lifestyle. Get it for only 549 pula at your nearest Orange shop or outlet. This offer is valid while stocks last and T's and C's apply. Orange is here.
At Botswana Open University, distance, work, or any other situation have never stopped us from giving education to the people. BOU has empowered many Botswana and non-Botswana through making it possible for them to study from anywhere, anytime, and at very affordable fees. Botswana Open University accords you the opportunity to feed your ambition for a better life through open and distance learning. Visit www.bou.ac.bw and start your academic journey to improve your qualification with BOU. Botswana Open University. Inspire tomorrow, today.
Botswana, are you ready? Summer Explosion 2025 is here. Bigger, louder, and better than ever. 17th April 2025, YaronaFM grounds is the place to be. Your favorite local stars will be shutting it down, including ATI, Chokoma, Jumatere, Linus Ratang, Hansi, and so much more. Tickets on sale now. 100 pula early bird, 150 pula pre-sold, 200 pula at the gate. Get yours at new tickets online and Deja Vu. VIP is bottle policy only. No cooler boxes allowed and strictly no under 18s. Powered by DJ Coochie, Deja Vu, Jägermeister, and Red Bull.
You're locked on to YaronaFM, where music comes alive.
42, 42, 42, 42, 39, 39, 37 points. Oh, Heavenly Premier League, Heavenly Premier League. Hoswamoto, season, oh lo.
Touch it up.
WhatsApp or call +267 391 1066.
YaronaFM.
Foxido, yeah, legally impilo alisenda Chiefs. Hey. It's a dira tiro, so it's a discipline Stadium FC. Yo,
This is the world famous Sunday Soccer Show, Sundays 6 to 9 p.m. with Fox on YaronaFM. Understanding the rules of the game. Play rules and regulations with King Morph.
This segment is not about social conformity nor to interfere or intervene with any event or proceedings out there. What we discuss here is not preemptive nor prescriptive, but it is descriptive of the best practices as articulated, exemplified under FIFA, CAF, BFA, and of late BFL statutes. Without any further ado, folks, in today's segment, we are going to look at Botswana Football League competition rules 2021-2022, Article 14, following the debacle between Muchurisanda Chiefs and Township Rollers over the past week over the utilization of Royal Area Stadium. Article 14, grounds, equipment and services. Grounds. All member clubs will by 15 July each year register with the league a home venue and an alternative venue where the member club intends to play its home games. 14.1.2, member clubs shall not be permitted to change venues without the prior written consent of the league. No match shall take place at a ground unless it has been inspected and certified as suitable by the league. The league may, at its discretion, inspect the venue of a member club during the season and may withdraw its certification. For safety reasons and in exceptional circumstances, the league may direct that a match must be played without the presence of spectators or in a neutral stadium, or stadium may be closed without any infringement having been committed. The dimensions of the pitch, excluding the technical area, shall be as follows: maximum length of 110 meters and minimum length of 75 meters, minimum of 100 meters, and minimum width of 4 meters for the width. Article 14.1.7, member clubs must register their pitch dimensions with the league prior to the 15th July each season. A member club may not alter its pitch dimensions during the season except with the prior written consent of the league. The league may at any time require a member club to submit the report from a qualified independent expert certifying the pitch dimension. Article 14.1.8, each member club shall ensure that its ground is maintained and in good condition. The member club must comply with any directive issued by the league in respect of the ground. The home member club shall demarcate technical areas adjacent to the pitch for the sole use of member club officials and substitute registered players. These technical areas shall be located equidistant from the halfway line and be capable of seating 12 persons from each member club. The home member club shall be first the choice of which technical area it shall utilize. The home club shall provide suitable boards to the satisfaction of the league to indicate substitutions. When you look at what transpired over the weekend, folks, you realize that there was an issue between Township Rulers and Muchurisanda Chiefs over the use of Royal Area. So what you must note is that Township Rulers has indicated Royal Area as their home ground. Therefore, they have the right to use their home ground, and they are given the first preference, over the utilization of the home ground. In an instance where they say our home ground is not available for use, so if someone has listed that ground as their alternative, they'll have to look for another ground. I hope I'm making myself clear. I close the matter.
Yeah, we touch some confused.
The rules of the game. Play rules and regulations with King Molf. The YaronaFM Sunday Soccer Show. Sunday, 6 to 9 p.m. with Fox.
It's 6:30 on YaronaFM. On the other side of 6:35, we're going to jump into the hot seat. And our first topic, we're talking to a social club that has gone beyond the playing field to help those who are in need.
Orapa Letlhakane. The music you love is on 105.7 FM. YaronaFM.
Botswana, are you ready? Summer Explosion 2025 is here. Bigger, louder, and better than ever. 17th April 2025, YaronaFM Grounds is the place to be. Your favorite local stars will be shutting it down, including ATI, Chokoma, Jumatere, Linus Ratang, Hansi, and so much more. Tickets on sale now. 100 Pula early bird, 150 Pula pre-sold, 200 Pula at the gate. Get yours at New Tickets Online and Deja Vu. VIP is bottle policy only. No cooler boxes allowed and strictly no under 18s. Powered by DJ Coochie, Deja Vu, Jägermeister, and Red Bull.
Tebi, my friend, I know you've been planning on traveling. Do you realize that flying is cheaper than driving?
Flying? Cheaper? You are joking. It's not a joke?
You heard me right. It's not only cheaper, it's convenient and safer. Think of the wear and tear of your car, the fatigue after a long drive, and much more.
Like Diaga. Aha, you are spot on. I'm downloading the Air Botswana mobile app right now from Apple App Store and Google Play Store to book my flight.
Yes, you can also inquire through our WhatsApp line 77019-076. Air Botswana, going your way.
21 years. At this point, we can all agree that Manasseh is a household name for the best directions in Botswana. Manasseh is still #1 for the best electric fencing, palisades, security diamond mesh, and the invisible wall Clearview. Our company has grown and evolved with you to bring you the highest quality for all your fencing needs. Visit ManassehBotswana.com.
Manasseh. Oh, the best erections in Botswana.
This is the music I heard in my head. It's different.
YaronaFM.
Live the music. It's different. the music I heard in my head.
YaronaFM. YaronaFM.
It's different.
Same location, second location.
YaronaFM.
This is the world famous Sunday Soccer Show. Sundays, 6 to 9 p.m. with Fox on YaronaFM. At Fox Patimo on Twitter and the Gram. The views and opinions expressed on this show are not necessarily those of the station, its management, nor its advertisers. Siruwe Rihahela Ngwanaka, the hottest the number all day on 102.9 FM. YaronaFM. This is the hot seat on the Sunday Soccer Show.
6:33 on YaronaFM, and tonight we are hosting Mvela Social Club to talk about their contribution to the community. Yesterday I got a call that they would be donating to Ekwenen Region Division 1 side Black Men Kalis, and that donation was to be made today, and we have one of the members with us in studio. Ke ne Bucks Miotara bolela gore lina la go ka botalo ke mang ka gore ise ke bone o mang wa go bila ke dumele re go kwadile umthata Bucks mo ma but say like him Bucks
show my bra
Khontsang bra
why we get you tlang khona
a dumela me ke di microphone master o what are your full names and what is your position go Mvela Social Club?
My full name is Obakem Bona. Mvela Social Club I'm acting as a pro. Ke kopantse totana ko engwe ha chemelele na sho ha le ke khona go nna ha students sa gagwe.
Tell us about Mvela Social Club. Ha lentse le formula ne le batla go achieve eng le le majita.
Mvela Social Club is a team e leng gore ne re bona gore ka re gona le tshotlego ha re leng teng. E be re la re group re bona gore ngwe ka ha re ntseng ka tere ka tla ka mono go ka bona gore mo community re ka thusa jang. Tota hela go kopanya ga rena ne re bona gore gona le tlhoko le lentsi le leng gore kana ya ka itse gore morto e se ga o yele. E be re bona gore ha re kana group nngwe re ka bona gore me gone re ka thusa community.
How long have you been a member of this club, and what are some of the community projects you've seen you and your members get involved in?
Kenale almost 2 years ago le mo Mvela. But ile ha re simologa ka gore re ma go ga masha ne ra hela re bona gore re kopanye pele le di team re itsege, and then re hele re tsera go le ke di team gone mo Gabane ka go harologana. Me re simetse ka go itirela tournament ene gone go be re bona gore tota mo motseng wa Gabane go na dio tse dintsi tse leng gore di a tlhokagala, more especially mo dikolong, more especially ko di khotleng le mo di clinicing. E re bona gore me a re itirele pele, and then re tle re tsa step by step go a kopela.
Rona mo Sunday Soccer Show re decide le gore ngwa go ra cleaner. Cleanliness is next to godliness. So re batla gore re cleaner re simolotsa kana no ga junior school re santse re tsile go boela teng until the entire school is clean. Lona le decide le gore ka 2025 what are you doing to give back to your community?
For now gona na se le gore re itlamile go ka se dira ya ka Saturday yana ka di 5 April re tle re na le blood donation drive. Re bone gore re simolele ka yone, re bone gore kana gona le tlhoko la madi mo surrounding area gore mo gone be re hela re bona gore a re simolele pele ka yone.
So gore re Saturday o ke rona baba
Saturday wa di 5 April tle be re dira blood donation drive.
Re tla be re le ko kae e bile le la letsa mang re tle re ne bantsintsi ko?
Re tle be re le ko Gabane ha motsaneng ke ra ha place e bidiwang go te Matlhaselwa. Re tle be re simola ka 80 go ema ka 3 re la letsa mo le mo e leng goreng o maleba go ka tla go ka donate ka re itse re batla go hetola matshelo a bang ba ileng gore ba bone dikotsi kana go tlhoka madi.
Ke nna yo ke a Gabane ke ha ke a go Matlhaselwa ke tswa ya
ha ya Matlhaselwa la ha o tsena ka Gabane go na le chopiso wa ntlha o tsena ka ena bo tlhamala straight hela o setse o bona ka ropa ga mathaba e kwa le ntswe le kwa lelele gone hela go tle bole gona Matlhaselwa.
Good. Re tla na re spread a message throughout the week e be re encourage batho gore ba tle gore join re donate madi. Ya no ke ne go utlwa go twe le nna le Black Band Kalis e mo Ekwenen Region Division 1 botsalano ba lona le Black Band Kalis bo simolotsele?
Botsalano ba rona le Black Band Kalis bo tswa kgakala. Ha o ka itlhela gone mo setlhopheng sa Mvela Social Club go na le di-player tse kilane di tshameka mo gone team yone. Ke mongwe wa bone ke la re ke tsena ko gone ne le ko 3rd division ka ha ba go bitsa ba re 2nd division mo e leng gore ile re
division 2
division 2 ne ra hela re khona gore pege be hela e nna ha ile teng gone yana me ne re le gone go e be re bona gore e gona le tlhoko le le ntsi e be re bona gore ya ka rena re itse gore ko mfela re dule kwa re tlogetse le tlhoko le le kalo-kalo a re itlame re le ba mfela re kgone gore re rekele mfela ke ra rekele Black Ben Kalisi kit.
Nice. So ne le ba reketse kit e ne le ba enela gompieko
erra
ke kit e ntsenyang, is it home away e bile ne le di pieces tse kae?
Ke kit ya re ka e bitsa re ke home ka gore dunya khala bone ke black and white. It is 18 pieces. Erra
ne le costile bokae le mvela gore le reke yotlhe
tota ya ka o itse gore ba gompieno ba na le metlhala e harologaneng ya go ka rekisa. Ne re claimile re le 50 re le mamvela re be re hela re hena kit yo mahala ke ba Alma.
Nice. Ba ne ba re nyanong ko mvela ha le ba ne la kit gompieko ke shone ba itumetse blind.
Tota mo ne go itumetsela mo ileng gore le rona re heletse re bona gore mo re go dirileng go batla re tswelentse re tswela re dira ka gore re bona le tlhoko le lentse gone ko Black Ben Kalisi.
E ne ya wina bokae e tshwantse go wina mo kiting emtsha ba irang ka kiteng tša
ba motivated.
Unfortunately ne ba kopa le setlhopha se leng gore se lwa le majweng gona ana ka o itse gore there's a fight ko godimo ne ba tlopane setlhopha sa Tigera Tamaga Shooting Stars ba heletse ba jwa 2-1 mo motshamekong wa gompieno.
No ha go be yaanong ka botsalano ba lona, what's next for you and Black Ben Kalisi la go ba thusa ka eng yaanong ka gore kit ke yo ba e bone yaanong ke sure gona le tse dingwe?
Tse dingwe re itemogetse gore Black Ben Kalisi ga e traine sentle mabaka e kana equipment e leng gore ba na le one ga e kalo se sengwe se re se lemogileng ke yona kganya gore kana player tsa gompieno Fox ke bangwe ba leng gore santse go tempege ga kena madi a go tla training ga kena madi a senana kena madi a khokho so re santse re itlamile go bona gore gone ho re tla tsena mo officing ya yone ya Kalisi go bona gore me le tlhoko le lentsintsi le leng gore ba le tlhoka ke lefe re bona gore re ka tsenya letsogo ga kae tota ha ne re rahela gore re ba ke itse gore ga re dirisa le ba la bone mahala
re teng yaanong ke kopa di contact tsa lona ko Mvela Social Club, especially regarding the blood donation drive ya di 5 tsa ga April gore ba batlang go joina ba batlang go tla ko kana go collaborate le lona ba re ha le senana le hetsa blood donation drive ko ga ba netlang kwano ba khone go le reach.
Tota la se se tengela megala rona hela ke o motlhotlho hela ke 72127007 ke yone mogalo le gore ba ka re tshwara mo gone re tle be re se no se gone ko tsetselone re tle rena le ba ponelo insure ba leng gore le ko gone ko Mvela rena le insurance re boneng gore setlhoso para sa rona se tlhokana le gore se be sena le insurance ba tle ba le gone ko re tle be rena le mongwe wa lona gone ha ile ka e bitsa ke re YaronaFM the Sunday Soccer Show mongwe wa lona tle ba le gone ka mabaka go le santse lena le tiro tse dingwe tse le di dira mme ke soloela gore tle le teng le ditlabo ka go harologana re di la le ditse tse di mabapi le gabane ga boroni le tsone tle be re di le teng.
Morph, this is something worth praising and advocating for gore ne rena le di social club ko Nanogang social club e nngwe ke elone ne e dira ka Sunday le ka Saturday ta be dira. I think we are swiftly moving away from misconception ya gore go di Sunday clubong kwa ke go goelwa dilo tse di maswehela re khona go bona impact ya bone mo community.
Very true, folks. And gore e boela gone ko khanye ko morago ya gore re le batho rata go iputhara kante we just sit down and criticize without taking action. But you look at their social club and they live within
that community
and they said what are the needs more community in Yarna that we can contribute as a club. Then they took Black Ben Rovers Black Ben Rovers therefore we they know bana ba le bone ke bana ba bone therefore there's a saying in Africa if you want to go far, go alone. If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. So you can see where Black Ben Kalisi go alinteng here. They know together they can go far. Even the handle by our batana balawana. But promote also no promote then what? They need these guys to come on and help them. So the social club folks they've evolved over the years. that clean up campaign ka go nanoga. And then here they are again when they are contributing to the community. Now he's talking about the health issue. It's another partnership that they are helping in terms of health now, to help Batuka blood donation. So it's a good thing, and we need to do that more often. Hey, but what are you doing yourself?
And we just mention one aspect of sport mo Botswana ke dumela gore ga re se re khone go grasp as much as we should ya insurance gore bona ko mvela they're heavily involved in that. Ibile, I'm hoping gore this is something that they can also introduce to Black Band Kalis.
No, they will for sure. When I'll talk to what we are going to do earlier or later on, you can see that the insurance space, when I did my research in 2022, 5% of the African population can insure railway. So around the 95% of the population is not insured. So these are things that we need to do, because right now, by all means, we are trying to provide a less risky environment through general insurance, through life insurance, and all other types of insurance. So we need those so that I would say so I want to believe that product that they have or solution that they have, their insurance, they can also take it to Kalis, because a lot of footballers talk about Fox insurance, and there are a lot of players, the employment because of injuries. There are a lot of players who are now pay because they had absolutely nothing in terms of involuntary loss of employment insurance. So we need such conversations, and we need organizations like this now to actually help us, have conversations about insurance.
So o batla go latlhela Kimbucks
mo gone kganyo na e buanya gape le bosigong jo re botswa ga mbone re le ha sekolong sa CJSS re ntse le mo gone kganya di social club sekolo sa Gabane CJSS le sone se kupile gore ntsone di social club di thuse ka prize giving, cause ne ka re ba kotla se mo letseno la teng re letse gone kwa Fox ne go tshubile ne rena le game ne re tshameka le Dinare Masters re tshamekile ka half 10 game ya rena heletse le 2-2 mo eleng gore le gone it shows gore ya ka le bua. We are trying by all means gore le di social club re leke go bona gore re bona gale re ska ra bona gala ka dikgantsi kilang di hitile gote go thuba malapa go dirwa eng. It's a way eleng gore we are grouping ourselves in a way eleng gore batla go thusa community.
Yaanong ba batlang go joina club ya lona, especially basadi ba ka sekeng ba tshameke mme ba re ha gona le tiro gona le input e re ka nna le yone re eletsa go nna teng coordination go dira di flyer yalo, because a lot of people are willing to help ba bangwe ga ba itse gore ba ka simolla ha kae. So I believe the social club are the best place to start. Bana ba bangwe ba heditse form 5, ba bangwe ba heditse year 4 ga bana sepe se ba se dira, mme ha ba kopana le lona ba se ba le setseng le mo teng mo ditirong mo di businessing gongwe you can point them in the right direction, and it would help ha le ba itse le interact le bone on a regular basis. So how do they join?
Tota hela le go rona go setse gona le bomme ba ileng gore nda willing to, cause ba bona ka heleng gore le mvela re le ka bojotlhe teng. Tota hela se re simotseng ka sone kwa Fox re ka itse bomme ba le gore we are not here to play football for now, we are here to come and help the community. Whatever se leng gore wa se batla ya ka neme mo ngwana le ha maloba le mo interview na bua ka dipets tse leng gore they need help le bone le rona re le mvela ne re muna go mpieno gore guys we need at least to buy 100 re le mvela to help re ntse re tswele re bone gore re thusa yang le tsone ko Gabane re ne re bone gore ke ba hebo mme ba ileng gore they need help re tsene mo malape re thusa la tota Fox
ba le ka le joina ja
ba ka re joina hela ka gore mo Facebook page ya rona re teng ba ka senda melaetsa gone ko ha ile gore ba khone gore tshwara mo gone mogala yone tota hela rona re tshwara ka motlho hela na go intsi hela ba ka re letsa Fox mo 72127007.
King Bucks, thank you so much my king. Re tla be re le ko nano ga re cleaner me hela ha nako ya blood donation e simolla ke rona ba go gape ko blood donation driving tla be re o tswa ko nano ga re le ba ko Gabane. Thank you so much my king. O ba dumedise ko tlabong o bo re nela number ya monna ona organize the charity event ya Mabane re tla re buela ena ha re tsana mo regional football leagues update.
Ke a leboga, Fox.
Thank you. On the other side, we're having a chat with Molf about something that is very, very important and could change the landscape of sport in Botswana. So stick around and find out what the sports dialogues are all about and how you can get involved.
The YaronaFM Sunday Soccer Show, Sunday 6 to 9 p.m. with Fox. Live the music.
Imagine your favorite KFC bucket, but never ending. Buy any promo bucket, scan the QR code, and you could win bottomless KFC buckets and instant rewards. Follow, comment, share. KFC. It's finger licking good. T's and C's apply.
Bona, Jasa is your upgrade with Just TV Bafwetu, and we will give you more incredible entertainment on us. Mtwana, upgrade your subscription between the 13th of January and 31st of March and get an even higher package for a whole month. If you're on Access, upgrade to Family and we'll up your shows to Compact. Ghana, found more Family, upgrade to Compact and we'll up your shows to Compact Plus. And if you're on Compact, upgrade to Compact Plus and we'll up your shows to Premium. Yesai is your upgrade, which I higher package on your home of entertainment. DSTV.
Discover Namibia with Air Botswana. Fly from Gaborone to Windhoek from just 5,623 pula return. Experience Namibia's breathtaking contrasts from the vast ocean waters to the rolling golden sand dunes. Fly with us every Wednesday, Friday and Sunday, whether for business or adventure. Book now on www.airbotswana.co.bw or download our mobile app on the App Store or Google Play Store. T's and C's apply. Air Botswana, going your way.
Blue, black and white bangers. The hottest BW bangers. Bangers. All day.
Boom.
Check this out.
Follow style.
Black and white bangers on YaronaFM. BBW bangers on YaronaFM. This is the world famous Sunday Soccer Show. Sundays 6 to 9 p.m. with Fox. On YaronaFM at Fox Patimo on Twitter and the Gram.
The views and opinions expressed on this show are not necessarily those of the station, its management, nor its advertisers.
Mafia Rihahela Ngwanak. The hottest the number all day on 99.9 FM. YaronaFM. This is the hot seat on the Sunday Soccer Show.
6:50 on YaronaFM, and in the second part of our hot seat, we're talking about sport workshop and dialogues alongside the organizer King Molf. But before we do, Aradumedi say Melton Babuluki, Melton Mokete, aka Division 1 and Division 2. You say the whole thing like Bampa Bampon. Mokete
Fox.
What like that?
That's why it's out here.
What?
Utlorikisa somonya. Come easy, I know. No, kira mutagana mo pho mutagana mo tsileng ana tshiri
ana mo no ke a motsapa mpoletse tsala ka unka di mabuka buka te ira le flight
ticket ke tsone tse ke buang ka tsone
ya no ka re ke monela flight ticket a re tsona go mo ke book makara so santa ga iso ho he o ka bo le excited gore o lebelle flight ticket ye o motho ya lo isinga tsoma Africa
ke sa mo thatso go etse queen mo
ke re ke a ka jare bogakala bo ke botsamaile ke ha ke ile ha tshwane
ya no na re hella
bogakala ba rona bo mo mmepeng wa kudu
ya no monno I experience the temperature tse di go di mo tse re khona gore e re batho ba tsile go le rena re ba tsenya mo gotete
nna kana me gore ke bona gore motho o tswe re togela na re ka 2000 a ba re ka jacket a ga
banna
o na ira ka jacket a ga
ene sentse le tenga
ka twa ipaka ja gore wa go ba hatsi
na cheka ora meka zibi is sharp
uno wa ira game hima but
yesterday I was doing the Gaborone United versus the security system game. A tough one for systems. Sometimes Mof says you can only feel death when it's closer to
Yeah,
you.
a stupid saying. I don't know what the hell that saying. I don't know what the hell
Wala
that
mo ke
saying
ya
means.
dimino e na le flight ticket mo teng o tla tlhaloga e bale hela o tla
But this is the work we are born to do.
yeah because
to ba football bo le go bua di onyana ya la le tlima gore no le ragi
To teach people.
yeah yo Fox o tla utlwa ndo tse dingwe sa go filetso
go na le mo go teng football ga ena therefore
ina le there for me
kana ona le mo aona le motswana ba ri ya lo bo itsuru bitaro je o bo itsuru bitaro o itaro ra gile no le
analysis very deep
The football problems are universal.
e go na le football problems are universal
ke tsa mo futso te kana mmetso le du
ha go tswa o ta bona batho go mo di comment ke kante ba ri
la se mo di commenting ye o to runtsi tebetse o to gona le mathata go go te fool's paradise e be go thikiwa mo
maloba o mo go ye bo tswala football e fool's paradise di comment go monga ka ke ha tsena re khanki go go supare bo tswala football e fool's paradise a ona ka na bile ma bana ha re cleaner ke ha ke re title la bukenyana e tshwentse e change Botswana football a thief's paradise
bana o se no di khantse mo nona
ke sna na
kana ma ba le go le makunutu
ba ba go tsole makunutu
ha no no sna le kunutu le ha no no se mo campaign
ke le tsikitile ka di headphone
ala ke bua re ke entire ma bua ka bo thieves ya ga re bua
ke le tsikitile ka di headphone ke itha ke ta beola mthaga ka ha ke re itse di wa ke ha ke di busa go koloi
e bile ga nte ya di betse wa
khantelano a ke re itse re Motswana ga bata di khangware ke ha ke re wa yaka ke ra go re ditse
ga khantela bra ya te ha di dimetse zo he mo
khantela ke a ke se ke ngune pile
o ga re thiwa re e mkhaya
ne be sa hela
karela
ona na le no tabare bo khanyega
e mkhaya no re ngando ha
hantse re bula di plastic tse di black re tsenya matakala mo teng ke a go utwa mona Fox khantela ke a ke re makunutu a ya tse le kunutu le morena hae ke a ke bona re go ha ke batata
yeah so I was doing the Gaborone United versus the Systems.
That's the game that started at 3:30.
Yeah, Motshegare. And you could tell that the reason why Systems Highland the depth of their problems, especially where players goes. I think you look at ha the house to tsama kana
o so
kana gona le mathata go supang gore wa tsama
you get death is close.
Yeah, you get a game like yama bane le gore you are able to hold a team of quality GU up until a certain point in time during the game everyone believes you have it done. There's nothing that can happen, and then you get to consider goal now it's everything in Osaka ya so takataka and then of it all wow consider rap
Molf before re tsana mo di football at the sports dialogue
yeah
ke go sno po buang ka gore system se struggle ka gore coach ya bona o tsamaile ke technical director.
Folks, I had a conversation with someone a few days back, and even this morning I had a conversation with another person to discuss the qualities of our coaches. Yes. We have to categorize them quite well. You look at a coach like the Phil, you want to build a team, he's the man you can go to. Yes. You want a man that can sustain your team regardless of whether Oswere Zaga kana Watswara Zaga, he's the man that can do that for you. You want a coach that can rescue from a very precarious position, he's the man that you can go out there and call and and he deserves some credit for some of the clubs saying he has done these three things goes on. One, Holy Ghost, high thing.
He's
back there. We take in a position precarious in Premier League. He managed to help it survive. Build them something they were trying to now work on Habale in the past season. Habata Holora. I tell a Traffic FC it's about to go down to a Division 1, go face Division North, rescued it. brought it back to first division, built a team, Elorena promoted into the Premier League, continue building, Abaye Torel. I for one still believe whatever that is happening at Traffic is the foundation that he laid.
Football heritage.
Yeah, you know, he laid that foundation for Traffic FC, and they're enjoying that because, you know, that is something that he has done. He went down to Murupule. We can't really say it was in a precarious, position.
It was.
Okay. You see,
are benefiting from the football heritage.
Yeah, so he went there, you know, helped them configure the team or rebuild the team, gave them a solid foundation. Here they are today. You see what I mean? Now you go down to systems, folks. Yes, Lefty has been there for quite some time, deputizing for a while. And we have been saying, okay, eventually that is the man that can eventually take the team. But you look at what happened with systems. He took the team last season, and it was a team that obviously him and Wire built over a certain period of time. They lost several key players from that team. Right? This season, the expectation was that they need to do some kind of rebuilding. Now takes the team even beyond this point.
Let me also correct you. Yeah. It was not the first time I was a player. Even the previous, they lost, but because he knew how to.
Yes. So what I want to come down to now, him alone. It's now coming to the fore that in terms of rebuilding
how him alone Hana defend assistant.
No, did they everybody leads.
No, correct. How bua ka waya na mo tega gore ne la assistant ya ga waya. Assistant ya gumpiego ke ma.
What's his name? I forgot his name.
Le no na la assistant.
Yes.
The assistant.
The assistant actually. So the rebuilding team looking at how they've been doing.
Guys, who did they lose? Rebuild.
They lost Lemme, Christopher. They lost about 4 or 5
the
Ratipan came back. Then was good. Okay, from the top of my head, but they had several players in very key positions that they had in the past season. By they've since left the team back.
So you think it's more of losing players than losing strength from a technical team?
It's a balance of both.
No, but which comes first?
For me, it would be the strength on the technical.
It's the technical.
Yes.
Because like I'm saying, prior they lost the players, but they were able to build. If you know you're having conversation with them, we have been there before.
Yes.
You understand? Because that confidence was drawn from them having a stronger technical team that was able to, transact through, difficult times. But now, who do they look up to? Is this guy who always used to look up to
someone else?
Yes. So now,
this is his first time Adilale a head coach.
Even like similar pre-season.
It is his second season, but this time around he had to start somewhere. And the technical team.
The views and opinions expressed on this show are not necessarily those of the station, its management, nor its advertisers.
Bane batsamaya coach wa ya lekeke. Batsamaile coach wa ya lekeke. Ba bua gore monna o re batla go trainer phakela. Yanong ene wa ba theogetse ko ministry nkwa yanong marinelwe team and sene sa makatsa ha ke gane le ka trainer maphakela ka gore le batla go trainer maphakela ha ke tsuri ke le batla go trainer maphakela no wa na anybody o tshameka motshegare ka 4 me a trainer maphakela ha ke tsuri maphakela o trainela ngwa bona but ha ke itse bolo nna bila ka pa ha ke motho wa bolo ha ke itse ha le batla go trainer maphakela trainer maphakela wa bona so me ke la re corridor ye ke ituleng coach wa ya ha tswa sente o tsamailwe le keke yanong kana modimo le ena ga je nka wa bona go ngwe dilotse ke ditamorago tsa lekeke skata bona ka go shake le keke ntombi because you know I got a whole lot of cash on me.
Hold on 1 second, let's find the station.
Check it out. It's the real
YaronaFM, EW's best.
Sensational.
Exactly.
YaronaFM at Fox Patimo on Twitter and the gram. This is the hot seat on the Sunday Soccer Show.
7:01. Let's get into the issues. We have an exciting event coming coming up, the sports and workshop dialogues here in Botswana, and we have Mulifikana Meya Obenne to tell us all about it. Good evening, sir. Please tell us about the sport, workshop and dialogues and what they are about.
Good evening, folks. Let me also greet your listener at home. The sport, workshop and dialogues is a transformative journey that we seek to transform the game, from having workshop and dialogues to talking to business cases that at the end of the day will present business opportunities for individuals. So what we'll be doing is we'll be going across Botswana. We'll be going to 4 places. We're going to Letlhakane on the 23rd to 25th of April, where will be our objective there is talking to minimizing risks in the operating environment as a sport. And the topics that we'll be talking to there is sports governance, it's risk management, financial management, and also social enterprise. And the business case that we want to drive is the need for pension fund and involuntary loss of employment insurance in sport. To say, can we build this as a business case as we try to achieve this objective of minimizing risks in our operating environment. And then from there, we're going to have what you call a big interview. So a big interview will be headlined by a sport celebrity whom we believe must resonate the business case and also must be able to talk to the topics that we are going to talk to, because on a panel discussion again talking about the need for pension fund and involuntary loss of employment insurance. So the big interview, the sports celebrity, in this case we have Unkabetsu Nkobolo. He epitomizes this in the sense that his career was ended earlier is because of a risk that you can encounter more gaming. So Nkobolo is going to reflect on the governance of our sport, is going to reflect on the financial management, is going to reflect on risk management and also financial management. So that will be our big interview. That will be from the 23rd to the 25th of April. And then from the 25th to 27th of June, where there were 4 topics again. We're going to look at strategic management, change management. We're going to look at data analytics on decision making and also on team performance. And someone might ask, why journey? We believe there's been something that has happened that is a transformative journey, where strategically they managed to merge teams, they managed to manage that change, and the decisions that they made was based on the data. And you look at joining Galaxy, for example, the team has been performing so well. And at joining, our panel discussion will be based on the advocacy for scouting and development platform. Previously, folks have been approached by guys to say, we want to scout players Kaku Botswana. And that is why I also now went, for that scouting workshop, so that, I bring this together and I bring it home. These guys, they said, we have opportunities for players in Botswana, but we need to have crowdfunding so that we'll be able to send these players to trials in overseas. So when you talk to the advocacy of this scouting and development platform, the business case is thus. We want to have 17 stations mo di region ya ka dintsana mo Botswana, where they were plantile motho ko Maung, ko Tswapong, ko Francistown on weekly basis. These guys, they film game is a 2, for example. After this weekend, we send those videos to these scouting guys. Then they choose what you call a player of the week per region, both for men and women. Maybe today by the level side comes with the level side, but then they check who can be the player of the week, for that particular region. And then at the end of the 4 weeks, they are going to choose amongst the 4 players that they have nominated to be player of the week, even player of the month for a region. So at the end of each month, a player of the month for a particular region. Because we have 17 regions, we throw it now to Botswana to say, vote for your player of the month. And then as you vote, this player will win a scholarship to go for trials overseas. So that is part and parcel of crowdfunding in that instance. So we want to advocate for that. We want to show the need for such. And then after joining, then we're headed to Maung, which will be our third session from the 27th of August to 29th of August. We will be talking coaches education, we'll be talking long-term athlete development, we'll be talking sports nutrition, and we'll also be talking nutrition. And, we are bringing the amalgamation of these topics into a panel discussion. We will be saying, what is the ideal philosophy to develop an athlete from Botswana in terms of nutrition, in terms of the training, in terms of the weather? How should this person be trained? Whether give rugby, football, or whatever. But what is the ideal philosophy? What is the ideal factors that we need to consider? That will happen from the 27th until the 29th of August in Maung. And that will be our business case. And then from there, we go to Palape from the 23rd to the 25th of October. We are going to talk branding, marketing. We also talk commercial development and also fan engagement, to say we need to bring amalgamation of this. Remember, when you look at our journey, the first thing is to talk to the environment, or let's minimize the risks in our environment. The second session is premised around identifying that talent. And then the third one now is about coaches education. So we have identified talent. Now let's coach these people with the right philosophy for greatness. And then on the third one is about commercial development. We were saying we have this athlete. How do we now make them great? It's a commercial development. We want our athletes to be brands. And how do we do that? We need to engage the fans. We need to engage the community. We need to engage various businesses. But how do we engage them? By branding, by marketing, commercial development, and also fans engagement. And at the end of that, there will be a business case again where we are saying, what is the suitable commercial development model that we must use to commercialize sport in Botswana. So at the end, we are going to have 4 business cases, folks, that at the end of the day are going to culminate into a sport business summit from the 27th to the 28th of November. Where now we're saying, because of those 4 cases, now businesses need to come and talk about this, to realize business opportunities that are coming through these business cases. Like, for example, when you talk pension fund, you talk involuntary loss of employment insurance, you talk coaches education or training for clubs and academies, you talk to the need for scouting and development app. So it says we need voting. We need people to buy us cameras in those areas, and we need people to man those cameras as well. That's job creation as well. And then commercial development, fans engagement. How do we engage fans? So how do we need platforms again from very same businesses again, to say this is how we can engage our supporters. The airports in in the past I used to talk to Bo Madrid yes, fan zones and stuff like that. So we need to bring all those together and say, for these fans now, access an insurance, body pension fund, here is an app, we are bringing amalgamation of that. So the Sport Business Summit will be premised around those business opportunities where now companies will be coming to say we are here and we can actually solve this problem. And here we saw an opportunity that we can actually take advantage of.
It's 7:10 on YaronaFM, and we're talking about the sport workshop and dialogues, the framework, which starts on the 23rd of April in Letlhakane, on the 25th of June, and then on the 27th of August, Maung, and then on the 23rd of October, Palabze. The Sport Business Summit will be held on the 27th and 28th of November. Where is the Sport Business Summit being held?
So we are doing north, south.
Mm-hmm.
So yes.
So how to sport in this instance? How to sport is
sport the Sothela folks, because we need to talk to to the opportunities they exist mo sport there. Our motho wa rugby, our motho wa dance, our motho wa di darts, our motho wa squash. And something that I must also talk to folks is all these topics since we discuss. For example, sport governance. An expert to come and make presentation theoretically on the best practices of governance and infuse how sport must be governed. And then from there, we are going to have a case, a business case, a case study presented by a sport organization like your Botswana National Olympic Committee to say, this is how we have been addressing governance issues kaku Botswana National Olympic Committee. Harago for instance, long-term athlete development. What table tennis is doing now. BNOC will come and explain to us what is this long-term athlete development, and then we take a case study of Botswana table tennis to say this is what we have been doing as table tennis, to talk to long-term athlete development. So it will be the theory and then also the case study.
The evidence.
Yes, the evidence. Thank you, sir. As done by the people in our country.
Mm-hmm. I want us to speak maybe to the key stakeholders, maybe across board or targeted, based on the topics. The
information draw. Who are the key people that you are eyeing in this regard?
Folks, I would say it's a wide range of audience in this manner, because when you look at sports, yes, of course, because we are talking to pension fund and involuntary loss of employment insurance. Or there, we want to target primarily the pension fund Botswana and also the insurance companies. But who would they be talking to? They need to talk to people whom they will be targeting with those products and services. So it says the athletes, the administrators, they must also be there. Even the general public, they must also be there, because they have interest. They are stakeholders in the sport. So each and every individual folks must be party to this, so that when the experts they talk, this information cascades to everyone who's affected and infected by these messages.
Mm-hmm. Maybe still with the stakeholder, where's government in this? Because with the Ministry of Arts and Sports, one would have thought Ekana maybe one of those that we have on board, looking at the fact that we are looking at this event as something that government in terms of opportunities for the common man on the street. Ekana something that they push as well.
We have engaged the Minister of Sport and Arts, and then they looked at this. We presented to them. They have identified areas that they will contribute to this. And like you are saying, we also said you must be party to all the sessions, so that people could see your presence and also the synergies that you are bringing through the sport workshops and dialogues. Because when we talk sport, we're talking the ministry now at policy level, and it says they must have a role to play in terms of listening to what we are saying on the ground and also influencing the policies at the apex.
La go collect information valuable in organized countries. You pay for information in Senya.
Yes, sir.
Like if you are a company, I want to invest in a 14-year-old whose prospects are in 10 years time he will be a national icon or a world star. You have to pay to get such information, so that when you attach your brand to this person, why it's already king ke motaya hana asantse a isa aturi ka gore ke itsore tara ha se tsa tura ha le rotlhe be re ripa di fruits a khona go tsa company ya me I betsa worldwide ke game ya maloba eno gona le VW mo le baleng itse sa bona
ya France
yeah
versus Croatia.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, I think what you are speaking to, folks, is what we call insights, because with what they are going to get, it's more like they would have done much research. They would have put together information as factual. As an investor or as a business person, now you go to them to get that data to now influence decisions that you might want to make based on such insights. So I think it's a question that
We all wake up in the morning more for about the information and to make decisions about our lives. Like it would help bana ba ko kasi go itse gore ke ko kae ko lo fa eta bengeja two pula teng ka moso gore ba ska baraka ya 10. So how much does it cost for an individual, for a group to be a part of these dialogues?
Yes, for individuals to amass these folks, they will have to pay 1.2 per session. And once you have paid the 1.2, session year 1, that's your ticket again to the Sport Business Summit at the end. Because the things that will be said at the Business Summit is the culmination of what was said throughout. And then what we are going to do again with Business Summit thing, get the snippets, it's all these previous sessions. And then we also have a package for 7 people where we are saying, because we are targeting the association, we presumed that for most of the time about 7 more committee, therefore they can pay 7,000 pula as a committee. And then for international participants is $100. And we also have the package for partnership, deal 3. The first package general gave 50,000. We were saying to organizations and even to the very same associations, we are saying to them, for every session you'll be having tickets of 7 people, to attend this, per session, but a survey. And then what is going to happen again is a dedicated store that you can sell your products and services to the public and to the participants. It's a session in here. And then what is also going to happen is you're going to have an opportunity again to present. Yes, sir, to present now, your case that is aligned to one of these subjects. And then at the same time, you're also going to have an opportunity now to participate more the panel discussion, because you need to influence this from your position because you have paid as well for this.
We've seen companies run a similar service.
Yeah.
One company is heavily involved in more sporting and what are you involved. And I think it has a lot to do with who receives the information. Now, in terms of companies, do we want marketing managers or do we want the overseer, the lord and ruler of the company to be there? Because sometimes you are convincing, but you are convincing the wrong person.
Very true.
So who do we want from these companies?
So that we want the leaders of the industry, folks. We want your CEOs to be part and parcel of this. If I can just let the cat out of the bag. Grand Thornton, for example.
Yeah. Buga, o tsere buga here.
No, ke o bala.
Eh, mo bala buga.
Le re it's a show next week. Ke a go taka ka di phrases tse
no, beke tarna go la pe. O do khomo lo wano.
I get that reads out the bag. Now I'm going to pull something up my sleeve. Next week
and throw it amongst the pigeons.
And that his cat, I'm going to throw it amongst the pigeons.
Yes, for example, for Grand Thornton, because we're talking governance, we have also engaged the managing partners. It's not your managing director. So those are the guys at the top, so that they appreciate what you are doing. Kobe have also engaged the CEO, because we also want them to be party to this. And even all these associations, it's at presidential level. We wrote to the presidents to say, for example, your table tennis, they've been receptive to this. They say, no, this is something that we need. Presidential order. They said, no, we need something like this. And then we have also returned to the BFA. We'll be engaging the CEO, and we believe the CEO is the ear to the president. We are having a meeting where we're going to do the presentation to them. And Kobo Botswana Insurance Holding Limited, BIHL, we have also engaged your chief financial officers, because this speaks to the same portfolio, to say here is something that we feel can be of beneficial to your organization, and they've listened to us.
Are we going to see people from outside also being part of this?
Yes. For the first session, for example, we have international player in Chris Bullock. Chris Bullock will be presenting on social enterprise program. He was with us. Got Kick for Life, for almost 10 years, and they were doing a lot of social enterprise in there. So we'll be coming to present on that. And guess what? The case study that we're going to use for social enterprise is going to be Palape People's Project.
Which number do we call listening to you? Information here. we are a research company, we want to help you with gathering these facts and breaking them down into the molecules. A mere person like me. No, I can't get a pull from my archives. So that people who have the means to help you to gather the information, to partner with you, you are expecting our contribution will be at a lower cost, and all of that. How do they contact you?
Yes, they can contact myself, Mulifikene Meo Bennett, 76629 76629 or our administrator Keletswale Boa at 72734 036 72734 036. And folks, something that I must also mention is that this is a transformative journey, like I mentioned, and we need to demonstrate the innovation as well. We're going to have an app where all these speakers and all these participants are going to be available, and they'll be able to even make appointments with whoever they want to talk to during these sessions. We're going to have 30 minutes sessions where you'll appoint with Fox if Fox will be a participant, so that you have one-on-one session with him. So per day we're going to have 4 sessions of 30 minutes each, where individuals will be able to consult companies and have those discussions over and above companies with stalls and stuff like that to share that information.
And where do we find you on social media?
We are there on Facebook. You just search Sport Workshop and Dialogues. You're going to get all the informations that you desire there.
Thank you so much, Mulifikana Mea Ubene, the organizer of Sport Workshops and Dialogues, which start on the 23rd of April in Letakane. From there, in June, Jwaneng, in August, Mau, in October, Palape, and then in November, the Sport Business Summit will be in Gaborone from the 27th to the 28th. And also a big shout out to the partners that have already been confirmed, Yaka Sport for Life, Digital Pillars, Killer Pass, le FUB. Let's say on the other side, we're going to take a musical break before we jump into life navigation. Message you on are. This is a big opportunity to so many people, and it's not only for teams and players, but also for businesses who have a good eye and intend to grow. I agree.
The YaronaFM Sunday Soccer Show, Sunday 6 to 9 p.m. with Fox.
It's 7:23 on YaronaFM, and you can experience a melting pot of food, fashion, culture, and lifestyle as Stanbic Bank brings you a first of its kind music, art, and food, as well as fashion festival. The Stanbic Bank Music and Lifestyle Festival is coming to Royal Area in Tlokweng on the 26th of April 2025, where you can experience a vibe like never before. Tickets are available at Web Tickets and selected Choppies and Spa outlets countrywide.
Live the music.
Botswana, are you ready? Summer Explosion 2025 is here. Bigger, louder, and better than ever. 17th April 2025, YaronaFM Grounds is the place to be. Your favorite local stars will be shutting it down, including ATI, Chokoma, Jumatere, Linus Ratang, Hansi, and so much more. Tickets on sale now. 100 Pula early bird, 150 Pula pre-sold, 200 Pula at the gate. Get yours at New Tickets Online and Deja Vu. VIP is bottle policy only. No cooler boxes allowed, and strictly no under 18s. Powered by DJ Coochie, Deja Vu, Jägermeister, and Red Bull. From raw talent to refined success, just like diamonds, Botswana's youth are built to shine. Join us for Shine Next, a feature empowering young minds with education, career insights, and real opportunities. See how Botswana is shaping the future, unlocking potential, and turning dreams into reality. Shine Next every Tuesday on YaronaFM. Botswana, mining diamonds, enriching the nation.
Unbelievable is yours to own with DSTV. Get unbelievable local entertainment with Shaka Lemba, Nigerian Idol, and Big Brother Niger.
Some forgettable nights.
Catch unbelievable sporting moments from the Premier League, La Liga, F1, and more.
Absolutely sensational.
Laugh along with unbelievable kids edutainment like Paw Patrol. and experience unbelievable international shows like Law and Order and Lioness Special Ops.
Let's go!
Download the My DSTV app today and own the unbelievable.
Imagine your favorite KFC bucket, but never ending. Buy any promo bucket, scan the QR code, and you could win bottomless KFC buckets and instant rewards. Follow, comment, share. KFC, it's finger licking good. T's and C's apply.
Salajwe Lerato Limon 98.2 FM YaronaFM. This is the world famous Sunday Soccer Show. Sundays 6 to 9 p.m. with Fox on YaronaFM.
Marato adi condition, abata una le tocco lolo, Marato adi condition, abata una le tocco lolo, bilo di pompa, gabunya eri pompa, etare voleva pompa, gabunya eri pompa, etare volera, tipilo di pompa, gabunya eri pompa, etare volera, tipilo di pompa, gabunya eri pompa, etare volera. Lady Penny said he dangerous. Utlele my good Lord cultivator. The satanist said he operator. Love is dangerous. Lady Penny said he dangerous. Utlele my good Lord cultivator. The satanist said he operator. Biggie mama. Sala drum manu sala gama bad. Banana gana mane by town. When they down with you by call. Bomba gabonya, lisi didi, siroga gabola, tutu, bomba gabonya, gabonya, eri bomba, etare volera, tipilo di bomba, gabonya, eri bomba, etare volera, tipilo di bomba. Gabunya eri pompa, etare volera, tipilo di pompa, gabunya eri pompa, etare volera, don't run, Murife, don't run. But look, bless a situation. Banyana body condition. Cause I no got the permission. Don't run, Murife, don't run. But I will bless a situation. Banyana body condition. Cause I no got the permission. Babatla chawa bashisa flaka babatla chelete. Adimana batimana bakilla chelete. Babatla chawa bashisa flaka babatla chelete. Adimana batimana bakilla chelete. Pompa pompa, gabunya eri pompa, etare volera, tipilo di pompa, gabunya eri pompa, etare volera, tipilo di pompa, gabunya eri pompa, etare volera.
7:30 on YaronaFM. This is Dipiludi Pompa by Mingo featuring Perion. And on the other side of 7:35, we are jumping into live navigation. We'll either be talking to Tumelo Masalila and Gaborone or Jeremiah Kang and Francis Town, whoever is available first. But before we jump into that, road safety is your responsibility. And here are a few reminders to help you to stay safe. Wear a seat belt. It can save your life. Obey the speed limit, slow down, and arrive safe. Avoid distractions and keep your eyes on the road and your hands on the wheel. Never drive under the influence. Alcohol and drugs impair your ability to drive safely. This Women's Month, let's work together to make our roads safer for everyone. And this message is brought to you by MVA Fund.
The YaronaFM Sunday Soccer Show, Sunday 6 to 9 p.m. with Fox. Banding, Rihahela Ngwanak, the hottest in number all day on 102.1 FM, YaronaFM.
Botswana, are you ready? Summer Explosion 2025 is here. Bigger, louder, and better than ever. 17th April 2025, Duma FM Grounds is the place to be. Your favorite local stars will be shutting it down, including ATI, Chokoma, Jumatere, Linus Ratang, Hansi, and so much more. Tickets on sale now. 100 Pula early bird, 150 Pula pre-sold, 200 Pula at the gate. Get yours at new tickets online and Deja Vu. VIP is bottle policy only. No cooler boxes allowed and strictly no under 18s. Powered by DJ Coochie, Deja Vu, Jägermeister, and Red Bull.
Breaking news for Best Buys at Sifalana. Get Tastic Rice 10 kg at only 141 Pula 99. Buy Farm Foods Macaroni 3 kg at only 43 Pula 99. Buy Bukoma Wheat Bakes 450 grams at just 22 Pula 99. Get Brooks Oros Orange Squash 2 liters at only 29 Pula 99. Buy Mac Washing Powder 2 kg at only 49 Pula 99. Promotion is valid from the 19th of March till the 6th of April 2025 at all Sifalana Hyper stores and limited Sifalana Cash and Carry. Sifalana Saruna. 50 years of creating value.
A line at the BC Etelele. Mirubatla Olebelela 90-day fiancé. Pickup times at the kiddie school and traffic is a mess. But you're missing the latest on Big Brother Mzansi. Your boy is having the wildest party in the Bundus and Menu is playing. Don't leave your DSTV at home. Itwareka DSTV stream to catch your favorite shows, movies, sports, and news when you're on the go. Download DSTV Stream on Google Play Store or Apple iOS stores and stream your DSTV subscription on any smart device enabled with an internet subscription. Lebelela DSTV everywhere with DSTV Stream.
YaronaFM.
It's giving youth culture. Live the music.
album version e reng happy na teng ela e be simolla e tla nna le diskitinyana go buiwa sengwanyana wa itse album version
no ka itse ke utile mo album ya ga R Kenyatta ya TP1
tp2.com
nena le sone di
Hit it hard from the back, all around on the front. I know you've heard a lot of tracks. The 12 plays what you want.
Wala tp2.com kore yala no ngana re ke re mo cancel anka modala gona di feminist di tloga di ngate tara ba mo sa classic
no classic
2000 again
yeah I next to music you but I got caught up with so many songs more on it
gona le pina ngwana mo teng yana pina teng o bona I'm not a person who believes in love wa bona but whenever I hear that song I want to fall in love oh we
if I could explain the joy I feel in oh, hey.
Oh, if I could explain the joy I feel in oh, this love making, baby, it's so real and
Mona re ke ile re bola ile mola ke ipotsa re ke ngene ka skin motho hele o normal
I'm a bad man, not ashamed of.
Bona nyana nka ne re enjoy music wa gago
You wanna know how I feel, just like that, just like that. Oh, you wanna know how I feel, just like that, just like that. If you wanna know.
WhatsApp or call +267
391 1066.
YaronaFM.
Hey folks, nya tota ya system e tlhamaletse na ke bona system taelaela mathata system ya mantsiela thata tshwanela lone BDF yone taela gore etsa meke gore ba ka ya no folks le ke kopela butiela gore mo show ya lona le nne le session ele le gore ra analyze dire fritsa Botswana hai gore bua mathata ya Botswana a bana ba refa ka maikutlo morena ne ke ile game ya Sunday Chiefs le Tapi ke gore no khona go bona la a ditshose tse dingwe tse ke tsa maikutlo that's why le defending se tse di lwa yana ke a lebo
o re tse di radio station tse dingwe na mo show ya rena re buika di referee go thelele.
Hey, hi, YaronaFM. So something not sports related for a second about if you can just close the show, anything from the Resurrector, Reza, especially if you can play like tragedy, because there's some bad things happen to little girls, my guy. Just to heal the family's hearts, bro. Thanks, man.
We'll do that, my king. We'll do that.
This is the world famous Sunday Soccer Show. Sundays, 6 to 9 p.m. with Fox on YaronaFM at Fox Patimo on Twitter and the Gram.
It's 7:38 on YaronaFM, and life is a continuous process of learning and evolving. Throughout the journey, people face several challenges in today's world. Therefore, mental health, personal development, and life coaching are a necessity. This is why the Sunday Soccer Show has life navigation with either Tumelo Masalila or Jeremiah Dikgang at 7:35 to guide the way. These men are qualified life coaches who are dedicated to helping Botswana to reach their full potential through self-awareness and counseling. Tonight we want to talk to prospective students and their parents about what to consider when choosing a course at varsity. But before we jump into that, ke sendetswe Vesiki ke Kels Pablo. Hey Pablo, grab a mic ho. Moreri o bitswa go teng ka sekgwa atleshi what how do you say
botamon sa sokole botamon na sekgo
struggle Molf moreri
no atleast impaleze mara pronounce ya
ha ke tsura go ate atleast kana mo Kresti
ke ile ka tsa google ngore ntute
mo Kresti o tswang ko sekolong sa bo Kresti o dirileng ga dibilwa mangko se degree ya
RE
theology o dirileng theology a ko re sendele voice note mo +26739111066 o re bolela re buka ya moreri ka sekgwa e bitswa go tweng ning re mo bukeng ya ga moreri chapter 2 verse 26 gate to the person who pleases him God gives wisdom, knowledge and happiness, but to the sinner he gives the tasks of gathering and storing up wealth to hand it over to the one who pleases God. This too is meaningless, a chasing after the wind.
Ecclesiastes.
Ecclesiastes.
Yes.
Okay. Nyamo kitikio a rialo a ribidwa bona wa itse HTC ko phala pere mora ra send the voice notes why kwala
arre pala go pronounce
we kwala ra itse re palwa ke go e pronounce mirra molaetsa wa gompie kukiyo kore what this verse is telling us is that there is a reward in pleasing God.
Yes.
There is a reward in doing what God wants you to do. To the person who pleases him, God gives wisdom, knowledge and happiness.
Yes.
But to the sinner, he gives the tasks of gathering and storing up wealth to hand it over to the one who pleases God. This too is meaningless, a chasing after the wind. So think about that.
In another version, I think it's MSG. MSG gonna get message. I get to NIV King James.
Yes.
The sinner will forever be hard work. Hard work ahead. So if you continue to find yourself hard working now, ask yourself.
Yeah, Buga.
Morero preacher na ka le ra yang morero ke preacher ke preacher ke morero ke preacher.
At least shades. It's at least shades. I fox one to the lap for so standard. Fox one to the standard. Our rasta. It's a for a fair.
Le murtarna mo group barna wa we are the preacher.
So again mo buke nyaro na ya ga Nick Williams buka yeto na the work we were born to do.
Ena le plane ticket Timoteo.
Ena le
o helele.
E dirisa plane ticket ile one maka go re tsama hakae. How we can become well by wishing others well, and we can become ill by competing and wishing them ill. So the show here is on the show ya girls. In the Revolution Part 1. But on the line we are joined by Jeremiah Dikhang of Quantum Leap Academy out in Francistown. Mr. Dikhang, good evening and welcome to the show.
Good evening, folks.
Hello, Mr. Dikhang. How are you?
Fine, and yourself?
I'm good. Happy New Year.
What?
Happy New Year. I guess you go ngwaga.
And I guess you go ngwaga.
What are rota kwa no to dira program kwa?
Sorry. Lo na re temo.
Le ke tantse ke re ke a re ke dumedisa moruti mokete ya.
O tsenya la go nna line hela ya line. Wa le khoma wa motsei.
Ga tu diegile go takwano. Good to have you here, my king. A o khonna go tsana mo mela ntsana re na le ba enkwano o ska makala utwa go na le modimo ka kono. O khonna go kerekeng today. O khonna go kerekeng today.
Hey, well, let's look because it's my regular workshop. I was facilitating from Pakela up until 9 with you. So I was so tired.
Aha, nya make tsa go re utlwile verse ya rona ya gompieko. Gono gona le the HRDC career fair mo Gaborone go eleng gore dikolo di ne di phuthagane kwa di tle go entice bana gore ba tle go enrolla ba go study sa di course go university. Now the question is ka re ba tsere a lot of pamphlets, a lot of information. Some of them are yet to make those decisions. What do you think parents and the prospective students should consider first and foremost before ba choose di course go university?
First and foremost ke gore ba consider the times that we are living in now. The time that the way the world is changing so fast. We no longer see all the certificates electronic that are playing a pivotal role in people enjoying or finding opportunities in life, and therefore the game has completely changed. The game has changed in such that a course that you could be looking into right now and planning to go and pursue, by the time you graduate, chances are that it may the exact work that it is offering may have already been taken up by AI, which means it may not even exist. And therefore it's very, very important now when it comes to choosing courses to say, let us not start saying this one is already available in the market. Number one is, what is the child's key passion? There are some things that are hardly taught in schools, but we need to listen to our children very, very well to say what is their passion. And because later on in life, when you are pursuing your passion, you are able now to refine your skill to the point where it is this skill which opens doors for you in the marketplace. And therefore, take the course opportunity to refine your skills, to assist in tapping into your creative capacity, assist you to tap into your problem solving, building that child up to become more dynamic in the marketplace and become more charismatic and ready to take, not to be like, I've qualified this. Any other job, I don't think I can do it. That is what right now has kept so many young people at home and complaining that I'm not getting a job or whatsoever. Therefore, we need now to say, let us get those courses, especially those that we are even afraid of. Because the moment we find that the easier route, know very well that you cannot come and dictate to the world, to the marketplace to be easier like the course is offering. Get to that course which demands you to work more than you have ever worked, because that will be preparation. You may get the certificate, but the question is, who have you become in the process of acquiring that certificate? Because the most important thing now in the marketplace is going to be the person that you have become in the process more than the certificate that you have acquired. And therefore, what is it that I need to do that will, it has to push me completely out of my comfort zone. Let me not go to school to be comfortable. I need to go to school to become a better me. And therefore, I should take that course that will demand in me to do more than I've ever done.
Hey, Harluko HRDC fair, I was, saddened by the fact that ke expect gore ha gona le bana ba le 100 e be gona le batsadi ba le 100, but it seems like a lot of kids ba expectile gore ba go figurela out gore skolo ke sehe gore eng ke eng, but kana malatsinyana re tlodisa bana, which means a 16-year-old o khona go qualify la university. Why does it seem like the modern day parent hasn't realized how important it is to work with your kid, especially if they're going to choose something that can either make or break their professional lives?
The reasons one of them, my majority of our parents, they're so distracted that actually the changes have completely left them behind. They're so clueless of what is happening in the marketplace. I posted this in a group of teachers when Bill Gates said in 10 years' time, the machines are going to take over the jobs of teachers and the jobs of doctors. And it was so sad how the teachers now responded, telling that these white guys, they are lying, they think that they are better. And I was like, these are teachers. And their parents on top of that. They are the people that are presiding over the growth of the child. But the way they have remained behind and are so clueless of the new developments in the marketplace, then what now remains for our children who are looking up to these people? But parents now, they are so clueless, they have run short of ideas, and therefore sometimes I just bank on maybe my child will just come up with a brilliant idea. So it's a challenge for the 21st century or the current parent. That's why sometimes they wonder, what am I going to do if completely I don't know anything? But some parents, of course, it could be just neglect. Some parents would be like, okay, let me trust my child. I can even take one. 2000, they try to play intelligent. They're trying to put themselves up there. But the truth of the matter is, they are still young. They need guidance. Let us not be deceived by the fact that they can speak and say things elegantly. At the end of the day, they need advice. They need guidance. They need assistance to also make sense of what is happening in the marketplace. One man said, we can no longer teach them what to think, but we can teach them how to think, because the world is completely changed. And therefore, we cannot be coming up with more like teen stuff, well-established, those old principles of success and the like. It's all about throwing them in the marketplace when we know that they can thrive, they can adapt, because the key skills in the 21st century is adaptability. The adaptability quotient is the one that is now tested as opposed to the IQ in the olden days. Nobody is interested in your IQ. Nobody is interested in your ability to recall. People are more interested in your ability to adapt to change. And therefore, that is why let these kids never try to go and do the easy process, because their adaptability capacity is not going to be developed. Let them go for those courses that demand the science, that needs your capacity in science-related skills, those mathematics-related skills, those technology-related skills. Go for them. It doesn't matter how people they talk about how difficult they are, but know very well that they prepare you for the unpredictable marketplace that awaits you when you graduate.
It's 7:51 on YaronaFM, and we're joined by Jaramadi Kang of Quantum Leap Academy, who has been at the job as a life coach for years now. And he says most parents are clueless about what's happening, especially when kids are preparing themselves for year one adversity or choosing an institution or choosing a course. And mpo are, we should not use phrases such as most parents are clueless. Are, it's insulting. Being clueless is not an insult. Mpo, Yanong, I will put this to you. What percentage of parents do you think are clueless? From 0 to 100, what percentage do you think are clueless?
The YaronaFM Sunday Soccer Show, Sunday 6 to 9 p.m. with Fox.
And on the other side, we'll wrap up our discussions with Mr. Jaramadi Kang. And then at the top of the hour, we're jumping into Puisanyo ya women football. And also, please note that electricity demand is exceeding available supply beyond today's initial projections. To maintain the grid stability and to prevent the risk of a blackout, load management activities will be extended to additional areas not initially included in today's schedule. Now, BPC apologizes for the inconveniences caused and appreciates your understanding during this period. You are all advised to treat all appliances and outlets as live and to switch off all appliances until power is restored.
Live the music.
Botswana, are you ready? Summer Explosion 2025 is here. Bigger, louder, and better than ever. 17th April 2025, YaronaFM Grounds is the place to be. Headlined by the hottest names in the game. Uncle Waffles, DJ Maporisa, Calvin Momo, Karishma, Usmamani. Tickets on sale now. 100 Pula early bird, 150 Pula pre-sold, 200 Pula at the gate. Get yours at New Tickets Online and Deja Vu. VIP is bottle policy only. No cooler boxes allowed and strictly no under 18s. Powered by DJ Coochie, Deja Vu, Jägermeister, and Red Bull.
Bona, Jasa is your upgrade with Just TV Bafwetu, and we will give you more incredible entertainment on us. Donna, upgrade your subscription between the 13th of January and 31st of March and get an even higher package for a whole month. If you're on Access, upgrade to Family and we'll up your shows to Compact. Ghana, Volume of Family, upgrade to Compact and we'll up your shows to Compact Plus. And if you're on Compact, upgrade to Compact Plus and we'll up your shows to Premium. Kesai is your upgrade, which is a higher package on your home of entertainment. DSTV.
Are you a young person who wants to make a difference in your community? Do you want to be part of positive change and help shape the future? So don't miss Pansa Hold every Saturday at 10 a.m. on YaronaFM, where we promote youth participation in issues that affect them and encourage positive civic action. Tune in every Saturday and join the conversation.
Hashtag Munana Just Say It. Brought to you by Stepping Stones International and supported by Facet Foundation.
From raw talent to refined success, just like diamonds, Botswana's youth are built to shine. Join us for Shine Next, a feature empowering young minds with education, career insights, and real opportunities. See how Botswana is shaping the future, unlocking potential, and turning dreams into reality. Shine Next every Tuesday on YaronaFM. Botswana, mining diamonds, enriching the nation.
Malau, Lerato, Limo 101.3 FM, YaronaFM. This is The world famous Sunday Soccer Show. Sundays, 6 to 9 p.m. with Fox on YaronaFM. At Fox Patimo on Twitter and the Gram.
And we're still on live navigation with Mr. Jeremiah Dikgang of Quantum Leap Academy. Today we are talking about what to consider as a parent or a prospective student when you are choosing a course to study at university. And Mr. Mokete Onalepots.
Nothing, Mr.
Live navigation.
No, my question, folks.
You clueless parent.
Are
you even one?
His parents to the prince.
I was yeah, so
father of one.
You know, folks, my question is to do with the clueless part at Mr. Dikgang. This trail from standard 1 up until Form 5 the support does our education system allow our kids or choices of courses to do tertiary because you talked about the IQ and being adaptive or the education system in terms of assisting them, maybe to balance the two or a good IQ level as well as being adaptive or how to choose a course
Mr. Dikgang.
Sorry.
Ako botsa potso o dire khutshwane tsa malwe.
No.
O dula potso ga Mokete.
But I had thought that maybe ke anala tshela okay. But
no ne ke botsa gore with our education system the way ntseng ka teng how bua ka the IQ level as well as being adaptive me ke le gore ka re ngwana o ka ra se tsa gore ga go direng decision cause ya batla go dira go tertiary e be ka mothusa looking at the fact that we also have that factor ya gore bontsi ba botsadi gongwe that clueless in terms of how they can assist bana ba bone go choose those courses that ka ba thusang go go pele.
I would say to a parent that our education system, there are some gaps that needs to be closed, especially that the system itself, it mainly focuses on the ability to recall. I give you, then you give it back as it is. But now the world is changing. The companies or the organizations that are serving this world marketplace, they are realizing that the changes are so fast such that they no longer want the ability to memorize, but they can, if now the marketplace change and the way we do things as an organization serving this world that is changing, and we are supposed to change the time and again. We are supposed to adapt to the new changes. Then, is the education offering that? No, it doesn't. But therefore, that is why it is incumbent upon me as an individual to develop my adaptability quotient, to develop my emotional quotient, to develop the key skills in the 21st century marketplace. And therefore, that's why even the courses that you are taking, ask yourself, what is it that they are offering to you in the development of the 21st century skills? So that is why let us not only depend on what the school is offering, but let us also go out. Especially young people, how do you course? When during the time we do courses, you should be asking yourself, what extra can you do on your spare time to keep on to keep yourself in pace with the changes that are happening in the world? You need not to graduate only to find that the world that you are supposed to operate in, you don't even know. And therefore, it is very, very important to actually get the courses in the development of the skills. Folks are mentioning even sports. Because sports is very, very important. It contributes a lot in the development of other skills resilience. That is one of the key skills that is needed now in the marketplace. Resilience, the ability to come back after every single setback, because companies are dealing with so many setbacks. Coming back is the key thing, whereby you come without a dented confidence, without a dented attitude, but you come back and still compete in the marketplace. That's why they need such kind of the market.
So where do we contact Quantum Leap Academy to learn more about these things and to come for sessions, really the individual, like the group?
Number 7442 7464 7442 7464, or you visit our Facebook page, Quantum Leap Academy. There you can still have us to engage and also grow up together.
Thank you so much, my king, and all the best.
Spatimo on Twitter and the gram.
Ke lebogela puisanyo e ke nnile le wena le yone regarding women football. O motho e leng gore has put so much into men football ka ko Francistown ka kwa, and up to today re bona sethopa sa go sentse se tsentse halehana mo women football ko Francistown. Re lebogela puisanyo ya gago le rona mongape. Thank you.
Go lebogile
mona wa re puisano e rile bua wa re lebogela puisanyo e wa reng bua gapela go tlhamalle
wa Mike kopa so zelo wa every reason design ID here a go tsene mona
wa tsena a go tsene mona kana na rubu ya setswana tsara se te ke se le botsa phokolo
at Fox Patimo on Twitter and the gram. Famous Sunday Soccer Show, Sundays 6 to 9 p.m. with Fox on YaronaFM.
Good evening and welcome to Puisano Women Football on the YaronaFM Sunday Soccer Show. My name is Kels Pablo. Tonight, our focus is joining Debswana Mine Southern Region Women's Football League.
Joining J Mecca, Rihahela Wanak, the hottest the number all day on 104.9 FM, YaronaFM.
The joining Debswana Mine Women's Football League is now in week 14 of the 2024-2025 season. With 10 teams competing for the title, joining Galaxy Ladies remain undefeated at the top of the log. The league is proudly sponsored by Debswana, joining Mine, and tonight we'll explore what attracts sponsors to women football and how can we retain them. And on the line, we're joined by Lorato Pite, the corporate affairs manager at joining Debswana Mine. Good evening, Lorato. How are you?
Good evening, Kels, and the listeners. I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. I love the energy, the vibes. Also, but Timi here winning.
I'm conflicted.
Conflicted or
That's an obvious one. Let's get right onto it and talk about, how did the joining Debswana Mine sponsorship come about for the Southern Region Women's Football League?
All right. I think you'd know that joining is really known as a sporting hub. We really supported, and Debswana supported football through various sponsorships to BFA, from Ribabona High, to the various leagues, as well as just supporting the national team through coaching trainings that they hold in Joining and the national when they go for camps as well. So I think with just based on the support that we had given to football, we had started the GM Soccer Fiesta, which I know everybody really loves. That happens in August every year. It's been running for 3 years now. This will be the 4th year. And from the first one, so far I looked at the impact that football was having. They approached us and said, look, we have a women's league that we would like to resuscitate. It has not been really fully functioning for some time, but we are seeing the interest in the young ladies who want to play football, but we want to give them a platform to engage in the sport. So we looked into it through our CSI and sponsorship program to see if really it will create the benefits that, the desired impact on the lives of the young ladies. That's how really the sponsorship was born, just really from the support that Dipsona has given to football, and especially in Joining, with what we've really done in terms of the various support to the teams around the area.
How much is the sponsorship and over what period does it cover?
The sponsorship is for 3 seasons at 300,000 a season. So we started in 2022-2023 season. Right now we are in the final leg of the sponsorship. In total, we spent 900,000 on the league.
What was the goal and the reasons behind the sponsorship? I know you earlier mentioned that it is through the CSI, and I just want to get the actual goal behind the sponsorship.
Really, there are 2 aspects to it. One, through our Building Forever program, our strategy for Building Forever, we have a pillar that talks to standing with women, girls, and people living with disability, or differently abled as we call them here. And through the funding of our CSI, we looked at the program and said, what is it that we'd like to see change in the lives of the young ladies, ladies who are coming from vulnerable and marginalized groups, communities. That was really the first goal, to say we want to see the change in the lives of these young ladies who are coming from these vulnerable backgrounds, improve their livelihoods. We all know that sport is known as an alternative source of income. We're seeing how it is being beneficial, all the effort that has been put in sport and in athletics, for example. People are now the athletes are getting the rewards for that. So we wanted to offer that alternative livelihoods to the young ladies in our area and our host communities, as well as really to ensure that we are furthering our sports development goals. We want to have a sustainable sport to be a sustainable focus area for Joining. We have facilities that would like for them to continue to be utilized, to be something that is sustainable for the future, and for Joining to be known as a sporting hub. But as I say, primarily we want to change the lives of the young ladies who are in the communities, our host communities, who we know that are really coming from very marginalized and vulnerable backgrounds.
And how has the sponsorship benefited the women's football in the region? And you can give us the examples in that regard.
All right. In terms of benefits, the benefits have affected several areas. We've seen the player development. There's been an increase in fan engagement over the last 3 seasons. Even the clubs themselves, there's been a lot of development in the clubs. And the overall community impact and financial impact. As these teams are playing at the sporting grounds, people are coming to sell their goods. We've seen a lot more people participating and coming to watch the football matches. We've had well over 60 matches that have been played over the last 3 seasons, from Joining, Lobatse, Moshopa, as far as Mapete and Dikhawana. So it's really a large geographical area that the sponsorship or this program, this league is covering. So the prize money, for example, the sponsorship goes to prize money. There's club grants to facilitate for them to participate. We know that a lot of these teams are, they're not really doing well in terms of being financially stable for themselves to just cover costs to attend games across this vast geographic area that the league covers. It also covers sporting kits, including shin guards, even equipment, training equipment, soccer balls, you name it. So it covers quite a lot of things, to really facilitate for the league and the running of the league itself, the administration of running of the league. We've seen, like I said, we've seen an improvement in terms of the engagement of fans. We've seen the improvement around match attendance. We've seen social media as well. There's been more traction around women's football and the Southern Region Football League in social media. And I think more importantly, what we've also seen is that our players and our technical staff from the league have been called for national duty, and that really demonstrates the impact that this league is having. Once you start seeing young ladies going into the under-17 teams, improving the technical teams, your referees. So I think there's quite a lot of impact that we've seen with this project over the last 3 seasons.
What challenges have you encountered in these partnerships, and how did you overcome them?
We do have quite a few challenges. Like I say, the geographic area coverage is quite large, and some of the teams are all not in the same, sustainability space. They all differ. But we've really tried every season to look at areas where, with SOFA, to see where can we improve in terms of supporting the teams to participate in the program, and really also how we can have more collaborative efforts, to develop the sport in general, women's football in general, and bring in more partners. So I think that is one of the focus areas that we are looking at, to ensure that there are more partners that come on board, so that the league itself remains sustainable. Once we are able to exit, we know that it will still remain, it will not collapse again. So I think that is one of the greatest focus that we want to achieve, to ensure that the league continues to be sustainable post our support.
More often, where there is money in sports, governance is a crucial, to mitigate the corruption risks. What safeguarding measures have Debswana put in place in that regard?
Yes. Our CSI program is really robust in terms of the governance protocols when we are implementing any form of project. So there's beginning of each season, there's submissions of what was done in the previous season, where are the challenges, and this year what is it that we are going to spend the funding on. And we are attending, participating in the games to ensure that they do really happen. We are also ensuring that on a quarterly basis there are submissions of reports, financials, and really all the work that is done. So I think there's quite a lot of governance processes in place to ensure that we utilize the little funding that we have to the maximum. And I think that is what's really crucial for us, to ensure that we ourselves and SOFA themselves are not risking the league with any poor governance. So there's quite a lot of governance structures that are in place to ensure that we deliver according to what we have requested the funding for.
How can women football leagues better package themselves to attract such sponsors like Debswana?
One of the key things in terms of sponsorship really is the return on investment. People want to see the return on investment, and I think for the league to really continue, they need to position themselves strategically aligned with the corporate social responsibilities of different organizations. There's a lot of community impact that is offered by football in general, and also what are the commercial benefits, like I think the return on investment for any sponsor, and the sport really looks at empowering young women. It's around gender equality and equity. It's about youth development. It's about improving grassroots sports. So there's quite a lot of areas where they can really latch on to and be able to have that as a selling point for different sponsors. I think and also understanding where the challenges are upfront. So when people are coming to support you, you really understand where you may have barriers or challenges and how that sponsor can support you. But I really think that the opportunity exists with combining social impact and the measurable returns that the investor or the partner can see from the league. The opportunities are there. I think it's just a matter of us really packaging us better. And apologies for my dog.
Kana ke utlwa Bobby o jampile o komela o ko ba ska ba tsana mo ntuba o sa Bobby o ga ke tso content.
Debswana has the Citizen Economic Empowerment Program, CEEP, and are there any plans to educate the women's football community on this initiative?
All right. I think for CEP, there's quite a lot of opportunities around CEP for really to understand how they can come on board, just for training for the young ladies to understand what entrepreneurship is. And I think that is something that we are also looking into, saying how can we expand the program to bring on other partners to support in terms of the holistic approach to improving one's life. Whether it's just the social aspect through your, counseling sessions for people to be in better positions mentally and emotionally, and then also looking at what are other opportunities based on their skills and talents. So I think there's really a lot of opportunities for us to bring on the CEP team. The CEP team is running a program and partner standards for grants to communities that started last year. And these are opportunities that exist for them to also participate in. As I said, at the end of the day, we want to change and improve the lives of the young ladies who are participating in this league. And the opportunity does really exist for us to strengthen that around the CEP program.
Does Debswana intend to expand the sponsorship to the upcoming Women's First Division South and or North leagues planned for 2025-2026?
Really, I think for this year and maybe the next coming season, we really want to stabilize the league, to ensure that the league is stable, it's able to carry on post our support. So I think for this upcoming season, we'll just remain with supporting the Southern Region Women's League. And as our teams are getting stronger, I think you've seen that the teams are getting better and stronger. And as they go and compete for the North or South leagues, we've also seen an improvement in terms of their overall results. And I think once you move on to supporting another league, you need to have left where you are now in a better position. Where you know that the team is already having maybe a team that is able to participate in the semi-finals and finals of the South and North League. So I think that really would be the focus for us for now to really show the sustainability of the league and ensure that we are leaving teams that are very solid and strong that can participate in the South versus North League.
Is there anything else you would like to share with us and the listeners that we might not have touched on?
I think we touched on quite a lot of things, but I think it's just an encouragement. We say we want to make life brilliant as Debswana. We are building forever, and the football leagues for women are really important, and they require our support as a nation. Let's go out and support the teams. Let's invest in the teams as well and give them the same support we do for men's football. I always, one of the team members from SOFA, when we started this league, said, if Botswana is ever going to win a World Cup, we're going to win it from the women's side. And I have so much faith that definitely they will take us there. And it just really requires all of us to participate in our small space and ensuring that a women's football, really goes far beyond where it is now.
This has been a very insightful session, and I would like to thank you so much. But before we part ways, anywhere people could reach you for more information, just briefly?
Yes, they can give us a call or they can write to us. I know nobody sends post messages anymore. We have a post box, but you can reach us from our website, www.debswana.com, or you can call us on 588-4000 or 7138-1764. We are open to supporting the league and women's football.
It's called Tokyo Kido.
Thank you so much, Lorato. We'll be in touch.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, team. Good night.
Tonight, our focus was joining Debswana Mine in the Southern Region Women's Football League. For Puisano, your women football, good night.
Waizuri, what you know what I enjoyed about today?
No.
Today you fused your profession and sport. Good interview here. Because of your profession, no one else would have done it. Not even I would have done it. And I learned so much. Kels, you are going places.
Radio Yabu.
I can't hear anything.
Hey, wait. So, ke go iplaisa ka gore ke ro blind no timile re.
Ha se nna.
E wara ba ira.
I was in a sport workshop and dialogue somewhere.
Yes.
No, blind like that. No. Now I'm super proud of you. No, I think we can. Ka September we can make way. Remu sutele hala sinbeda dile le rona. Remu sutele o ta sala le mokete le wa hitsi.
Aga ranse ke suta ra le more bikire.
No, wala sale ke badile.
Gore ba tshela ba o ta sala ba.
Sale ke badile. Ya no go pie go ra suta wa hitsi o ipha dilifinyana.
Ya wa itsa sala gore rusi.
Ke di wa mamantsone dio tsa.
Ka dile se ro thara wa togela ba lesi.
Ene le wa hitsi.
Kera ka nna hane o ka togotswe award ya malone service. Amalone service.
Wala lo gila ukile isabatika uska bazela mo. Ukile isabatika.
Amalone service.
Ukile isabatika.
Move.
Your award is under review.
Move. How bala from 2013 to 2023.
Karona isabatika la yena.
How bala from 2013 to 2023. 10 years.
Ayaka go BTV ba bara ha ke a tsabekela TV tse pe. Re botsa gore binta ba tike ba tsabekela TV tse pe. Wena yanu nyanyanu.
What the guys saka.
There are levels to this thing.
Sample novice. Sample novice. Yaro umbe go batlela. Tsangola sawo yaro. Aso ka vabo.
These things are deeper than you know.
You see what I mean?
Umbe go yana international break here. Ya ma international break. E re bontshitse gore no, don't worry about the president of the BFA and his executive committee. They are not in charge.
This is the world famous Sunday Soccer Show. Sundays, 6 to 9 p.m. with Fox on YaronaFM.
8:23 on YaronaFM. In 10 minutes time, we're jumping into regional football leagues update. But before we do that, you can enjoy free delivery all weekend when you order anything above 80 pula from Debonair's Pizza app, online or their call center. This promotion is valid from the 28th to the 31st of March 2025. Debonair's Pizza. Try something amazing.
Hold on 1 second. Let's find the station.
Check it out. It's the real
YaronaFM, EW's best.
Sensational.
Exactly.
YaronaFM.
A line dibisi etelele. Me go batla o lebelela 90-day fiancé. Pickup times at the kiddie school and traffic is a mess. But you're missing the latest on Big Brother Mzansi. Your boy is having the wildest party in the Bundus and Menu is playing. Don't leave your DSTV at home. Itwareka DSTV stream to catch your favorite shows, movies, sports, and news when you're on the go. Download DSTV Stream on Google Play Store or Apple iOS stores and stream your DSTV subscription on any smart device enabled with an internet subscription. Lebelela DSTV everywhere with DSTV Stream.
Hello, kiddies, rise and shine with Paratas Botswana on Just Kidding every morning. Join us as we dive into the world of connectivity, learning, and laughter. Discover fascinating facts, cool technology, and amazing adventures that will fire up your curiosity and inspire your imagination. Tune in every weekday at 6:40 a.m. Call in, listen, laugh, and learn with Just Kidding, only on The Rush. Brought to you by Paratas Botswana. Always prepared. Botswana, are Are you ready? Summer Explosion 2025 is here. Bigger, louder, and better than ever. 17th April 2025, YaronaFM Grounds is the place to be. Headlined by the hottest names in the game. Uncle Waffles, DJ Maporisa, Calvin Momo, Karishma, Usmamani. Tickets on sale now. 100 Pula early bird, 150 Pula pre-sold, 200 Pula at the gate. Get yours at New Tickets Online and Deja Vu. VIP is bottle policy only. No cooler boxes allowed and strictly no under 18s. Powered by DJ Coochie, Deja Vu, Jägermeister, and Red Bull.
Ghetto, the music you love is on 100.1 FM. YaronaFM. This is the world famous Sunday Soccer Show. Sundays, 6 to 9 p.m. with Fox on YaronaFM.
Unani papa mindo shaka milika nawe Wahanani papa mindo shaka butandi nawe Unani papa mindo shaka milika nawe Wahanani papa mindo shaka butandi nawe Atende tose, buya uchipose Stongori wane msana, singa kulingi Buya utole, switu swizo Buya utole, chao no shaka Unani papa mindo shaka milika nawe Wahanani papa mindo shaka butandi nawe Unani papa mindo shaka milika nawe Wahanani papa mindo shaka butandi nawe Nzipo wentu, haini wentu Hawabi watola, ngono stongole Kutito tama, zutu zwebusi Kutito tama, zutu zwewaku Unani papa mindo shaka milika nawe Wahanani papa mindo shaka butandi nawe Unani papa mindo shaka milika nawe Wahanani papa mindo shaka butandi nawe Unani papa mindo shaka milika nawe Wahanani papa mindo shaka butandi nawe Unani papa mindo shaka milika nawe Wahanani papa mindo shaka butandi nawe
And that was producer, rapper, musician, engineer, all of that. He does everything. His name is Bangu, and the track we just played you is Unayani.
The YaronaFM Sunday Soccer Show. Sunday, 6 to 9 p.m. with Fox.
8:30 on YaronaFM, and electricity demand is still high and exceeding supply. So load management activities may exceed the communicated peak times. BPC apologizes for the inconvenience and appreciates your understanding during this difficult period. You are are advised to treat all electrical outlets as live and to switch off all appliances until power is restored.
Live the music.
March Madness is in the air. Trans Wacky Weekend deals everywhere with offers like 12.5 kg Blue Crystal White Sugar, $155.95. 12.5 kg A1 Super Maize Meal, $99.95. 200 grams Jacob's Coffee, $109.95. 10s Knorr Super Sorted, $33.95. 280 grams Bull Brand Corned Meat, $16.95. 18s Twin Saver Luxury Toilet Rolls, 2-ply, $89.95. 4-liter Stay Soft Fabric Conditioner, $59.95, and many more in store. Valid from the 29th to the 31st of March 2025. T's and C's apply.
Trans Cash and Carry. Bigger savings. Better living.
Durban, here we come. Air Botswana now flies direct from Gaborone to Durban every Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. Business trip, weekend getaway, shopping spree, we've got you covered. No stopovers, no delays, just direct flights to the fun. Book now at www.airbotswana.co.bw.
Ladies and gentlemen, we do thank you very much for your attention and welcome aboard.
Air Botswana, going your way.
Bakers lovers, it's time to win big! Buy and eat some more and any other participating Bakers product, then scan the QR code or WhatsApp Bakers and your till slip to +267 71 205 721 and you could win a Stanley 1.18 litre tumbler, an Apple Watch or your share of cash prizes. Visit your nearest store now and enter. T's and C's apply. Standard data costs apply. Keep your till slip as proof of purchase.
Unbelievable is yours to own with DSTV. Get unbelievable local entertainment with Shaka Lemba, Nigerian Idol, and Big Brother Niger.
Some forgettable night.
Catch unbelievable sporting moments from the Premier League, La Liga, F1, and more.
Absolutely sensational.
Laugh along with unbelievable kids edutainment like Paw Patrol. And experience unbelievable international shows like Law & Order and Lioness Special Ops.
Let's go!
Download the My DSTV app today and own the unbelievable.
YaronaFM commemorates the month of youth against AIDS. This is the world famous Sunday Soccer Show. Sundays, 6 to 9 p.m. with Fox. On YaronaFM. Sunday Soccer Show, Sundays, 6 to 9 p.m. with Fox. On YaronaFM.
8:34 on YaronaFM and ke nako ya Regional Football Leagues update. Re ka simolla ka di first division a ke re di Barazin.
What bua ka South?
Re simolla ka tsa South pe.
I'm also sela morago ga go North ena mo. Kana sala ka team ya go e bona mathata la.
Le bata di pele re bua.
O mo go di sele.
Na team ya wa ke re sala ka.
Match week 14.
A re bua ka tsa re ditletseng.
First division North. Week 14. Sankoyo 1 Calendar Stars. Real Brothers 0 3 Mbalakalungu. 11 Angels 1-0 Makungulu Peswa. Modakase Power Dynamus 0 Peacemakers. Tsikinyega 0-1 Tsabotle FC. Center Green 2-0 BR Highlanders.
Yeah. Looks still is there. Kala ra go mutsubo off.
nora ra go motsu
re bona gore ke mango tata tsa diphatla tsa bo Santos le tse dingwe.
Sport number 1 ke tsa bohle after 14 games ba na le 29 points. Sport number 2 Center Green after 14 games ba na le 27 points. Sport number 3 Mbalagalungu after 14 games ba na le 23. Sport number 4 ke Sankoyo after 14 ba na le 22 points. And then Komogate they have choked.
Huh?
Choke after 14 games ba na le 12 points.
Almost sport number
12. Sport number 11 ke Mbalagalungu after 14 games ba na le 12 points. Sport number 10 ke Tsikinyega after 14 games ba na le 12 points. Sport number 9 ke Peacemakers after 14 games ba na le 13 points.
Go dira go choka no.
They have choked. So number 10, 11, 12, 12 points.
Fox.
O ka butsa re bira la go chuka ke ra gona motakase bo tswana. Ha se ke gone gore a gona motakase.
A gona motakase more.
O ile ke motakase go chuka.
A ke re pizza tse
a re bone morupule e
Mbalagalungu
malatia na go biwa ka morupule
e go topo iti go re o
e ka re ha gona high score ne le morupule e gora re batete Botswana First Division South a ke re
ke tse ha za Botswana First Division South
go tse di game tse 7 ebe liki hela kana 7 wa teng wa go goga go
so go no tlo se 8
go no tlo se 8
a ke ra semile 4
oh kana gona le na go ene ba dilwe ke dipula so go ra gore this 1 week e saletseng ko morago ba kana ba etshameka midweek me mona go no tsa go le ke letsa dio tsa midweek a ke mona kwa ka e mona
ka gore calendar wa le flow hapa e se a ke ra ri rutu ba le lo date ya di playoff e ka nna le I think yone ka re thusang go bona gore a ba seletse thata go morago with that 1 week kana se tsena le phatla
week 15 results
yeah
are go
Johnny Stars 2-0 UB Hawks Police 11-0 Police 11-0 Tloko United 1 Taunya Strikers 2 Holy Ghost 2 City Polar 1 St Diamonds 1 Notwane FC 0
kana Notwane e jwa ka bomo
ka e botsa re
no e jwa ka bomo ka ba ile meeting ba di mala le gore ga ba batho ba Premier League so ga so re ya palo
okay
serious
le ga le ke ra re dilo tsene di bua bo di corridor ya
ha o tsenye ya
ha
o tsenye ya
wa ke ba re ja le bona di corridor
tsenya ra
le bona re ka mo so le leng quota gona ha ke ka nete ha tsakanye ne ke hita kuta mantse mo corridor ha ke tsore ke a bo ma.
The views and opinions expressed on this show are not necessarily those of the station, its management, nor its advertisers.
Unkuzwa motswana we ka re ga
mawa sami
ha go sa ikiwa nka itlotlo
that's it now 0 Marozi FC 1 and then the lock still is
what money no man
ile mani let's
bara ze go je
ba tswa ra tsara go
wa go
tsara go re tere go
re simola go wa re bira ma Pimon Road
Holy Pimon Road a ke mma
wa mmata
ke mmata ka re gona nunyana
go maswe
go ka tswa go santse go le eli
a gona bo eli
mehela bontsi ba batho ra itswe ba ile
a gona bo eli a re tsa re latlhela Premier League extending gore
ka tswana ga teng go thari
go ta go eli
ba tsira tha
ai wala mo
motswala
we se ke ui maloba de le gate ba wa boloba ba ta go thuba national team ya rona
dindi
maloba de le matsaka ba tlo
ga tla go tlhoka mo bolongana
motswala we se e tswa go le thari Sinbede ga to nna hela ko khala ga diko o nna hela kwa o rekile 4x4 ya di balloon tie hela ga tsoga mapakela hela kyo o tsosa moduma ga to tswa go reka surround sound system ya 5.1 speakers
me yana o hanza maona le gaps moti
le mo ga boro le ta boy
no le gaps ni de moti
ba re ba tsuri ke bitse sekai ga to bidwa go temmesa go yubi
Refect 411
Refect ha Vegas ke mo itletse teng maloba ke bolaile ke lenyora ke ile gore ka di drink le metsi gore hala ke ha ke mo itlhala a tsama tshotsa speaker a bluetooth speaker
ga Vegas Alex Soga
hape ke a tsamara ha le mponetse Alex ka mo le mo mpiletse me batho ne ba sa mo tusenta ka re pina ene etso sa modu
Alex o ka ko
hate ke a botsa gore na re dithaere mo ga borone di banka ngwaka e ka gore motho ba o kwa ole o batla ntse o na le di-balloon tire tse di spare ka gore go taboga wa go kgala ga di o boela ga borone ga a berekwa yaanong ra re bolele di-lock standing ho
lock stand is bottom of the lock that's now 15 games bana le 11 points, and then position 11 UB Hawks 15 games 13 points, and then Baba Hauchwane le bone o lebeletse the gap ke St Diamonds after 15 games 14 points, and then top of the lock Police 11 after 15 games 29 points, Mahosi spot number 2 15 games 26 points, Baba Hauchwane Khanoho Joining Stars 15 games 26 points, Agitso arka latlhela Koko United ga mo le Tonya Strike
re serious yaano nna ne ke re ka re corridor ne re notwane e ska pa ga maka gore ha ena madi notwane ha isi utlo story sa Joining Young Stars o wina league
o Blazis
house no wina league o Blazis status Alex this is
what amadio kana what looks tennis go Premier League
maduo a botlhokwa
what amadio
le go le maduo a teng o atle go ete go te ascending le descending ascending ke ascending ke o tswa go tsa swa go we want those results ascending. So we want to start with today. I cannot today. I'm conversant with the Queen's language. Let's ascend. Ascend the FNB Premiership results.
I wanna group by.
Na. Like a random. Provided you simola umpe.
Short bar. Why it's sequel, man? It was group by. No, I'll just use the word clause. You know?
Or you can cluster them.
It doesn't need to sequel. It's a kind of good.
So abbreviating monkas ke cataloganya taba.
Representa ka se kho.
Bona nna serious ka la tloga ka re sa rola.
Cascade update or.
Ke tsara ka tsaya di zartsen ka go mo.
Ay, we tsala. Ba ke a go le twala ke le ko hebe do itsa. La di helema.
Ahora ya le ya. No mujer terna le. Ahora mucho será.
No, mujer terna. Hala na dipe. Ibile ke la pi.
Terna formale.
Era
formale.
Artsela ga mo ya ka tsmo go.
Ra tsena ka tsela Emirates. Township 0 Sua Flamingos 2
wa yaka.
Zamuzazi la umbeko.
Ke tsa tsela. Tsamotshego.
Kirimakazo.
Wa yaka. Elore motsotswana na le kae? Ka re motsotswana it's either provider goal kana agora. Na le kae motsotswana? Na le te mo team sheet.
Na le te. Le go starta na start.
For the coach are useless ball possession.
That's something Mourinho would say. Ke mango na makile tsotswana element of the match. O ne nga makile tsotso a ne element of the match.
O tla re sendela voice note.
Yo ne ga lebeletse game ma township
ba retsa
motsotswana na
tsa ba robetse
mosua wona bazana shi bane ba gatile menwana
are ke stadium
kare the reason why coach Yarola sa isa kubiwe is because ha se motswana motho nka ba kubile maphakela ke a go bolela Wilse le morapedi ba te ba le kena kongwe re ba le in charge ba jewa ya ka monno wa jewa they will be gone at a jiffy me gompie ko ka gore go coacha motho e se motswana nya go simola o ya gore nya go gore go simola go ba to mathata
a so teng his cooking
go ta bo go let him cook re ntse re bona re go a ritso bola fala motho o cooka nga se tshuba le stove
motho ga ba sta to apere ipoza
motho wa apallwa yo
motho ga bona ga ba not the stove so off
motho wa apallwa yo
na stove se timing
se timing sa se timing Matebelo 1, Morupulo Wanderers 1, Mabani Busiru, Muchu Santa Chiefs 2, Traffic FC 2, Mabani Motserare, Joining Galaxy 1, Orapa United 1, and then Mabani Kapa Motserare, Nuko United 0, Extension Gunners 1, Mabani Motserare, Haburu United 2, Security Systems 0, Kalabotlan, Momotserare, Unaflamingo Santos 0, VTMFC 3 and then Kako North Kakwa Chadi FC 0 BDF 11 0
point
Fat no takebana maduwa sente
wa disena no wasa
kala botlhano I'm descending now
okay
kala botlhano ke bala maduwa le no se
yes
wa itse madimya arala
gore lorna re ba so re ba le go ja tshadi ba batho modimo
Chadi FC 0 BDF 11 0
big fat point
yana ha re lebella log standings
ai ba pele before wa go ka to tlhoka di points tse ka gore wa fede relegation 30 my goodness 30
o lebeletse lo
re to le 30 yela go
ro mmona kae
ba go attempts ya no ro mo ara ka le
24 points if you want to
gore o ka re botha nya o jure ke pallwa ke gore go tshameka le Chadibe ke mo teng arithmetic wa bona ya no go tshameka le tse dingwe ke mo enang calculus re paletswe ke arithmetic mme monno wa ka nya re ka calculate bo times road calculator le ba
arithmetic
kana re na le go tshameka le township mo go tshwaneng a so e re heditse le yone ya re ta motsa ka 3 points
arithmetic mo
go simple
ke mo habo
1 plus 1
mo what about masa
BDF and then calculus
arithmetic elementary school
le find x
calculus mo simola o tsenya di shape le di size di onyana tse di fane bo x o iposa ba bata
to the power at the speed of the light wind direction of north
mo re ga re bata go tsietsa mo re ga re
bata the velocity of the wind
mo re ga re bata go tsietsa be re simola re bua gore the whole of the ball must cross the circumference and the whole of the light so re dio tsweletse e nna thata etsa
for if else then
why this if andrira
enya ha o ka
list of arrays
ha o ka mphabekeng ka di bus ke rona ba wa kere re tsena mo log standing o wile di results tsoto no go doroiwa weekend ya kere
kai
mo Premier League
boma
o doroile ha o bone re go doroile
batho ba jiro
o di draw ya ntlha Chadibe le BDF 0-0 akere draw ya bobedi jwane le o rapa 1-1 draw ya boraro Center Chiefs le Traffic akere draw ya bo 4 Matebele le Morupula di draw di dintsi go
features di ka weekend ka
ha ke itse ha di 8 ke la ra
why one arithmetic
kana o itsere ka why wena mo still o itsere ka ma hatha ka khante
o itsere ka calculus
surely I'm clueless Kio Singbedo o tsama ka GD6 ya double cab ka morago ena le ga go bidwa go teng
share
go mo khurumela ka morago Keno ena le canopy gone ka ho canopy ya teng ga te tsama e tshotse phethi leshaga e tshelwang petrol mongwe o letsa e dirisa baba ne re le kona no ganga khatedi ha library ha ke re chaisene ke a ke re motho o batho ba bodimo bo re nga tibere
o bona na kwena a tshwara pace ka yona motho o na sa tlo go chaisa
e monate gape ka re wala re ke simbera re ta go kala ditlogo e monate ya nong yuna Flamingo sa to stoterela ka utwa go te wile
la go te modimo phala ba
o na le di points di le 9 after 22 games
mekana BDF etsa Flamingo on the next match.
Why? Flamingo etsa BDF. Chadibe mo position 15 ka 15 points, BDF mo position 14 ka 17 points. Security system se ga so re se ifile one ka 19 points. Number 12 ke Nico ka 23, number 11 ke VTM ka 23, number 10 ke Guna ka 26, Matebele number 9 Leone na le 26. Orapa United mo position 8 ka 30. Position 7, Murupule Wanderers ka 37. Position 6, Mushidi Center Chiefs ka 39. Soa Flamingos, position 5 ka 39. Where did they come from? Position, it's Township. Kantara Weekend, the Township is number what?
Yeah, number 1.
Township from number 1 to number 4. Banale 42 points.
Yeah.
Number 3, Gaborone United, 42 points. Number 2, Johannesburg Galaxy FC. They are having a horrible season, Johannesburg Galaxy. Yeah. But number 2, ka 42 points. They are yet to be beaten. Mo season in yerile mo go yone mo league.
That list conceding team.
Yes. Ming, they are having a horrible season. Yeah. Number 1, ke Traffic ena le 42 points and the best goal difference. Hey, Traffic ke yone go rile goal tse dintse go hita mo le mo. 37 points.
No, so go
at the 37 goals.
Yeah.
Yo, so I go rile 40.
That's the second highest, yeah.
So I go rile 40. So go ra gore hey, so go ra gore judging on goals scored. But how about la league one ha? Ke so let Traffic.
This is the world famous Sunday Soccer Show. Sundays 6 to 9 p.m. with Fox on YaronaFM. Mabutsani, Lerato, Limo 101.5 FM. YaronaFM.
Botswana, are you ready? Summer Explosion 2025 is here. Bigger, louder, and better than ever. 17th April 2025, Duma FM Grounds is the place to be. Your favorite local stars will be shutting it down, including ATI, Chokoma, Jumatere, Linus Ratang, Hansi, and so much more. Tickets on sale now. 100 Pula early bird, 150 Pula pre-sold, 200 Pula at the gate. Get yours at new tickets online and Deja Vu. VIP is bottle policy only. No cooler boxes allowed and strictly no under 18s. Powered by DJ Coochie, Deja Vu, Jägermeister, and Red Bull.
Break free. Free from your limiting beliefs. Free from yesterday's problems. And get free delivery with KFC this Monday to celebrate your decision. New week, new opportunities, new mindset with KFC free delivery this Monday. WhatsApp or call +26 777 184 418 to order now and take advantage of our online exclusive offers. KFC, it's finger licking good, especially when the delivery is free. Free this Monday. T's and C's apply.
Bona, Jasa is your upgrade with Just TV Bafwetu, and we will give you more incredible entertainment on us. Bona, upgrade your subscription between the 13th of January and 31st of March and get an even higher package for a whole month. If you're on Access, upgrade to Family and we'll up your shows to Compact. Ghana, Volume of Family, upgrade to Compact and we'll up your shows to Compact Plus. And if you're on Compact, upgrade to Compact Plus and we'll up your shows to Premium. Kesa is your upgrade which I higher package on your home of entertainment. DSTV.
Yona ene tshwantsa ba dirisa ditlhare.
Ke yone corruption yone.
Pheki motho a wina. Ke dipheko.
Ga se dipheko ke jam meter fa o fitile 18 years SMS a jam meter ka mogala wa gago wa orange go 17223 go nna le tshono ya go wina 1 million pula le fa o jile sengwe o ntse o ka ja ga ja sengwe jam meter. Gambling Authority license code GA 147105 go na le melawa.
From raw talent to refined success, just like diamonds, Botswana's youth are built to shine. Join us for Shine Next, a feature empowering young minds with education, innovation, career insights, and real opportunities. See how Debswana is shaping the future, unlocking potential, and turning dreams into reality. Shine next every Tuesday on YaronaFM. Debswana, mining diamonds, enriching the nation.
Blue, black, and white bangers. The hottest BW bangers. Bangers, bangers, all day.
You see me, you walk away.
Blue, black, and white bangers. Music. YaronaFM. Bangers.
If you got plans, baby, can you please cancel? Cause I wanna see you here with me. Baby, put that body on.
Stream it. YaronaFM.co.bw.
It's all for you,
Blue, black, and white bangers. The hottest BW bangers. Bangers, bangers, all day. YaronaFM.
8:55 on YaronaFM. At the top of the hour, we're making way for DJ Kels on The Revolution. Before we say goodbye, let's check out a few voice notes on our WhatsApp line, +267 391 1066.
Rollers is not special. Small teams that solid. Small teams that solid. You want to chairman or Rollers are lose it. Don't you need small teams that solid or forgive. Who wrote the more? Hey, that is bra, the over man.
Ke bolela tseme re gore ke ta ya
Mongwe le motho o ntha re rollers.
Mongwe le motho o ntha re na le ko rollers ene le teng.
Lekoko la Sunday soccer e dumela e go le baka ha le bua ka di-clueless parent ya ka bo moketana le nkgopotsa clueless township rollers ke yone clueless parent.
Le nkgatha mo go matso gore ka re go pie go le tshaba coach le ta bua gore TB clueless a ka bo ele motswana ka bo go bua motho wa re
ke a le Fox le tse ka se le ke le dumedise ke bidwa ra ntiti ke motokweng mme tota ke le motokweng jana ka tiro ko gae ke belegwa ko motse wa Mathakola jale le kgaolo potana ya Phalate behele le ke re ke teye matshwenyego a ka ke na le matshwenyego a ka le gore a neta ga itumedise because ke tabile ke dithomaloga ka kgaisano ele ya netball extravaganza e ne tshwaretse ka ko joining ka kwa go santse go thabisa dithomfo se re gantse le belela tsele lona le bo mall fruta bo mall front ba tshoma dikgwa ba re nyana go santse go thabisa dithomfo go santse gona le tournament re bona tournament ya malatsi a mabedi e le gore go fengwa 10,000 mo go yone Fox re be re bona go second price ke 7,000 go thabisa dithomfo Debswana ile mo teng le company go titsa le company tse dingwe mo go bona go tata ba ba tamaele ji hela mo ditateng tsa gore di ba rekise re itse gore Debswana ko joining go itia madi hase mo ga santse ke le la ka gore ga go a tshwana re go mpile ba santse go togona le kgaisano e ka le ya malatsi a mabedi e sa ka go first price 10,000 Foxa nya ba ga iswa gore twa le go le nka di ga o nela stop se fense 10,000 second price 7,000 ba tsali ke bone madi a molora ba go bereka ga yang ka ga one madi a ditelephone a transport go go bereka go bo go tswa tona metshameko go ta go ba check out 10,000 a tsamaya le BTV ke ra gore ga re ka ira ya nna le ba sports yo go to fail in Batswana go thelene ke ra nna media e mang ka dinao le khale di se mo ba emong ba rona ba e manokeng e re jalo ba khole ya dinao ke ra gore ke mathabisa dithuno ke bohutsana bra Fox ne ke re ke ya le ke re ke la thelele go nyana le modisa le tabapa motswana re gale ya khoteng kana muale be tota wa ba bua la gagwe gore mona le nte a le moswe nna ke re ntipikele motokweng ke kata ka sa mamorago go le kalo ke re Fox ke mang gore mang ka dinao
ka ke dira thoma gago Mr Rampipi ke a khala.
This is the world famous Sunday Soccer Show, Sundays 6 to 9 p.m. with Fox on YaronaFM.
Lord Jesus, we thank you that your will has been done. We thank you for the future ideas that you are going to give us to be able to be a blessing to this country. We pray for more of this, and we pray that you may continually lead and instruct us in Jesus' name. Amen.
At Fox Patimo on Twitter and the gram.
Timmy, I'm a soldier. Timmy, I'm a soldier. Timmy, I'm a shangane. Timmy, I'm a shangane.
The YaronaFM Sunday Soccer Show, Sunday 6 to 9 p.m. with Fox. Turn it up. Turn it up. YaronaFM, live the music. You're locked on to The Revolution with DJ Kells. 9 p.m. to midnight on YaronaFM.
Father, thank you for this worship experience. For we know that where your spirit is, we have freedom, we have liberty to worship you. And oh God, you said those who worship you must worship you in your divine nature, which is spirit, and truth, which is your word. And God, we've got the unique opportunity to come into your presence, God, giving you the glory and honor, merely practicing on the earth what we're going to do when we get to heaven. And that's honoring you and blessing you. Receive this worship now as offering up to you a sweet smelling savor into your nostrils, Lord. And do only what you can do through your people. I speak that all of my worshiping brothers and sisters are blessed because they worship you. Every need is met because they're seeking first the kingdom of God and your righteousness. Add on to your people, and we give you the glory. We give you the praise, for in your presence, Lord, you declare there is the fullness of joy, and your right hand is open to bring pleasures to your people. Receive this worship.
AM to PM, all day, the music slaps all day. YaronaFM, The Revolution with DJ Kells, Sundays, 9 p.m. to midnight, only on YaronaFM. You're with DJ Kells on The Revolution until midnight.